back hurts.
Nicole, don't worry. It's okay to be confused.
We did that to mess up the nerves of all the people that want to be ugly today. But yeah, my other account, it's like been verified and everything else like that. This one wants me to verify.
Okay, can you say something, Trina? Make sure I can hear you. Okay, you're in there. All right, I just wanted to make sure he was in my ear and not through my speaker.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, cool. Waiting on Lily to join the chat. Hey, everybody. Hey, and thank.
I'm going upstairs now. So, by the time
Hold on.
I'm going upstairs.
If I even know how to do it, give me a second.
All right, if not, we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, good question. I don't know how to turn them off.
Okay, no worries, no worries. I want to be seen, not just
Caden. Oh, don't start. Start. Okay. All right, there we go.
Gomez. Okay, we'll give everybody a few more minutes to finally come on over. Nothing's wrong with the gifts. We just don't need them. That makes me think I'm going to be in another tax bracket. And when I tell you I can't afford that, I can't afford that. Plus, it keeps down the confusion and conversation about Nicole just wanted us on here so she could get gifts. So, keep everybody equal.
Yeah, I don't know how. It's not giving me an option to turn them off.
Okay, it's cool.
Even when I hit yours.
Yeah, no
it's
big
just
deal.
showing me like I can gift you.
Yeah. Y'all be respectful and please don't send gifts. And if you do, the gifts are going to go to Nicole for hosting this live. So at the end of the day, my gift to her is the gifts that are on here. So
I'll just take the kids to more money at Dave and Buster's.
Hey, rock on. My little granddaughter, she's 11 now, Zoe, and she was 6, and she used to say, Nana, and I said, what? She said, can we go to David and Bust It? I'm like, that is so not what that place is. It's Dave and Bust It.
Which, by the way, anybody who doesn't know, if you go, I'm going to block her. Sorry, if my phone rings one more time, I'm going to freak out. If you go to Groupon, they have really good deals for games on Groupon for Dave and Buster's.
Okay, cool. No, they need to be using the VR.
Listen, they say you can't use it like on half price Wednesdays, but yes, you can.
Oh, okay. Rock on.
I found that out for my son's birthday. I was all mad. I'm like, oh, it says I can't use it on a special day. And then I was able to use it. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Has anybody seen Lily yet? Nobody. No, we're not going to hear from Roni.
Yeah.
Lily, are you here?
I don't know if she came in yet.
She was right behind me.
Well, I was gonna say, even if she wants to sit and be quiet and not really say anything, that would be okay too.
No,
I understand.
She has a story, and she needs to tell her side of the story because I've already been accused of.
Okay, there she is.
The conversation. All right, Fran. And I don't
request, please.
And has boss lady made it. She's not coming back. I just want her to be here. I need some makeup on. So let me get some.
Here, let me see if I can add Lily. Give me I'm not. My fingers are hitting the wrong button. Sorry. Let's see. Guest. There she is. Okay.
All right. Nice one.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi, Trina.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of that screen name up there because that was just because that was a joke. But you guys can call me English. Like I said, I have no qualms with people knowing my real name because it's so unique. If you say it anyway, everybody knows it. So we're going to go ahead and get this started because we are running a little bit late. So thanks to Boss Ladies Live that's how Lily and I met. And as you guys know, her name is Tracy because Roni was trifling enough to put the lady's name on the on one of her posts, which was not okay. That wasn't cool. I'm not going to be reading the chat. So if you're sending anything or asking any questions, I'm going to ignore them for now. Nicole can kind of spot some of the ones that are, pretty pertinent to the situation. But for me and for Lily, we're just going to be paying attention because we're just going to do a round table kind of chat right now, just kind of catching up on things that happen. Like I said, so Lily was in a live, and I normally would go into Boss Lady's live because I'd been in it one time before, like probably 2 days before that, and she was like running Ronnie down. And I was like, every time she'd say something negative about her, I'd say, nope, not her. You need to check your facts, yada, yada, yada. So the whole time she kept saying that Ronnie was trifling and part of the scamming crew. And I made it my business each time to say, no, she's not. Because at that point, I didn't think Ronnie was. I just believed differently. Lo and behold, I know the truth now. So Lily was talking and telling her story, and I probably sent 50 messages in the chat saying, somebody tell her to check her DM, because I had sent her a DM and I said, hey, yo, I think our stories are the same. But she didn't see my message, and I still kept spamming the chat. And I really thought I was going to get muted or blocked or something. I'm glad I didn't. But our stories are the same. So with me, I had sent Boss Lady quite a few messages for her to post for me, because as soon as I started posting them, because everybody in the chat was calling me a liar, and because some of you guys are familiar with the mess that I went through with Dr. Tiffany. I mean, taking a really good friend of mine, somebody I kind of viewed as one of my kiddos, and having to turn them in, cost them their medical license and everything else like that, because they were scammers, cheaters, and drug users. So
Remember, rug.
Okay, thanks.
Fuzzy rugs.
Fuzzy rugs. Okay. They were carpet users. So that was kind of hard. So everybody that was in that live they were like, oh, E, you're always trying to get with a scammer and be relevant and stuff. No, I have better things to do with my money. I like margaritas. So anyway, somebody finally got her attention, and I forget the lady's name. And so we started talking, and we were sharing information online. So everybody that was there, they don't forget to tap the screen. I heard that's supposed to mean something. Anyway, everybody that was FYP and tap the screen. Let me respond.
Hey, Nicole, would you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Would you add, you might know her, Mystery Behind Green Eyes?
No.
What do you mean add?
Is she
I guess-
blocked?
Invite her, Mystery Behind Green Eyes.
Why are we inviting her up?
If I'm not friends with them, I can't invite them, but a lot of people have shared this.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's going to be out there.
All right, they're watching.
There's almost
them. Okay.
600 people in here. It will be out there.
Okay, I'm not.
And trust me, anytime I go live, it's known.
Okay, all right. Sounds good.
So anyway, Lily and I started talking. We started comparing stories, and we found out that we were purchasing requested items at the same time for the same person for the same reason, pretty much. The difference was Lily was given a wish list that nobody else was given, and she fulfilled that whole entire wish list. Everything that was on that wish list, she fulfilled it, as well as giving her cash, which if you guys go back to my page, you can scroll through. You do have to slide things over to the left side so that you can see the other amounts that were given. So mine, on the other hand, because one of my bad habits is I would rather, if you tell me, hey, I've got a problem or whatever, I'm going to give you some money That's how I fix my problems. I'm just going to throw some money at it. You figure out the rest of it. Let me know how everything works out. So when Ronnie was spouting off yesterday saying that if any of us that donated money, real money or whatever, wanted receipts, we would get them. I asked Ronnie more than 2 weeks ago for receipts. Never saw them. Still to this day, haven't seen them. But so the difference is that now she's trying to clown on Lily, saying she didn't give her as much money as I did. I didn't buy boots and shoes and underwear and all that kind of stuff. The only thing that I purchased off of a wish list is the one that Nicole had, and that was strictly for the baby. There was nothing on there but baby stuff. So I spent $165 on there, and that's what I donated to. So if it wasn't money for her car being broken, which she told me her car was broken and she and the baby were walking, and at that point it had started snowing in Pittsburgh. I have family in Pittsburgh, so I know how cold it is there. So she told me that they were walking in the snow and she was trying to push the stroller and everything else like that. I was like, yo, how much is it going to cost for your car? And she told me the amount, so I sent that to her. And so I talked to her baby daddy today on the phone. I've been in contact with him via texting, but he reached out to me, and I did not find him. I did not go hunt for him or anything else like that. Sometimes when you do have a good heart, and sometimes when you're a good person, and because I am a mother and I am a nana, he found me. And he's a mechanic as well as a welder or whatever he was telling me that he does. And he said, anytime there's anything wrong with that car, I fix it. The car wasn't broken. So then about 2 weeks later, she asked me she says, I need a battery. My battery died or whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, because my dad, after he got out of the Army, he became a mechanic. And if the car wasn't working, the first thing my dad always went and did was got a new battery, whether we needed it or not, right? That's just his thing. So
just so you know, I'm gonna look for a screenshot in the green screen because it's gonna reiterate your story, but you can continue talking while I look for it.
Okay. I'm tying this up. If y'all see me moving my hands, it's because I'm really, really mad. So I'm angry, especially after talking to Craig today. Anyway, so she asked me about the battery, but then she said something else was going on, like she needed some food and something else like that. So I sent her the $100, and it says for the battery, but you do you. So what we're going to do about our green screen proof and everything, because I don't want the live to start lagging and different things like that. Everything we're talking about, Lily and I are talking about, you'll be able to find the pictures. Maybe I'll do a couple of them here and there, but you'll be able to find the pictures on my page with her tagged in them. So then they'll show up on her page as well. So anyway, I said, here's the money for the battery, but you do you. So I asked her, hey, did you get your battery or whatever? No conversation. Did you get your battery? Never answered that question for me, right? So what does that say to you guys? Didn't get the battery. And so then there was the issue where she sent me a text, which this part I'm going to talk about as well, but I have to be careful because this next week, Ronnie's life is going to look completely different for her. And I'm going to make sure that happens, right? So she contacted me and she said, I've got to get out of here. I've got to leave because he came in and...
Okay. Trina, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead. I have to sleep in the car. I just want to cry. I can't read the rest of it.
Battery, he thinks. He jumped it when... Thank you for turning the chat off, guys. There you go.
Okay.
And the date on that is December 10th at 8:12 a.m.
Lovely. So thank you for that.
So for anybody that doubts, that's to me. That's from Ronnie to me. That's why I say give me a second to go find it. So continue on. I just wanted to put that out there.
Thank you very much. That's crazy. So anyway, where was I? Somebody remind me where I was, because now I'm extra mad. So anyway, so the car gets, she says, so then she tells me he came in and he was acting a fool and things like that. So because I am a survivor of domestic violence, more times than I care to admit, and one of the things that I did was I never went back. And I understand some people never leave and some people never go back. I mean, some people go back. Everybody's different. I'm not shading whomever, or whatever. But I know that domestic violence can happen with women as well with men. And so remember this, as I said, next week her life's going to look different.
Trina, I'm just gonna tell you. Listen, Can one of you mods block the word Jess out of my chat, please? Because I'm tired of people asking about Jess. Jess has nothing to do with any of this.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So if a mod could please block that word out of my chat, I appreciate it. Thank you.
So, oh, bless your heart for going back 7 times. So anyway, so she told me that things were really bad and she had to get out of there and she had to go now. So I sent her $530. Let's talk about the first 500 of it. That was the deposit for anywhere that she could find in Pittsburgh to just get a place, just get yourself safe and in a place. And so she started talking about needing a 2-bedroom and things like that. And I was like, bruh, I said, you need to get someplace and get someplace safe. A 1-bedroom, a studio, any of that's going to work for you, right? So then the 30, so at that point, I'm thinking that she went and got a place to stay and she was safe and stuff. That's when I found out that wasn't the truth either. But the $30 that was attached to it, because I was sick of seeing Lisa talking about, I don't have any food and yada, 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 right? That we all hear. So I said, could you do me a favor? And could you please take that $30 and take her to the store and let her get some lunch meat and some bread? Because she's always saying, we don't have any bread, right? So I said, could you please do that and let her get some bread or whatever? It's going to be hard for them to see the words because I have on a top.
Do you guys switch it back around? I was going to say, you can't see what anybody's saying.
Yeah.
But the mods will flip it for me. They're
Okay.
awesome. I love them.
So, because it's just going to be too much. Anyway, so I said, could you please take her to go get something? I said, and even get her a pack of cigarettes, And she's like, sure, she would. And then the next day she says, I'm not comfortable with her in my car. I don't even want her in my car because, she uses rugs. And I was like, I can understand that. She said she was going to leave the baby with her mom and dad, but then she didn't feel comfortable. So this what I'm about to tell you right now, right? You're going to need to go back to my page so that you can pay attention to it and read it. She's telling me that she doesn't feel comfortable leaving her kid with her mom and dad at all. She never stays over or anything else like that, which now I found out that's a lie. She stated that Ray is traumatized when she has to go over there. So that's early November when she tells me that the baby's traumatized. So for the people that are doing, I'm going to jump off for a second. The people that are saying recaps or I'm so confused and stuff, I found out that's clickbait and I found out that's rage bait. So you won't be getting any of those.
Not only that, I promise you this is being recorded and it will be posted on YouTube in multiple places.
Yeah, so you guys can find it there. We're not going to be doing all the recaps and all that crazy stuff that people do. Hold on a second. Boss Lady says that, hey, would you please make sure she's not blocked under that Boss Lady XX, whatever the thing is?
It's not, because I seen her comment come up in your chat and she unblocked me because I was able to click on her. She had me blocked.
Okay. Will you try to send her this live for me, please, if you don't mind? One of your mods, if one of the mods will do it, I appreciate it.
I think you have to be friends with the person, so somebody who's friends with her is going to have to send it.
Anybody who's friends with Boss Lady, please send her this live. Please, please, please. Thanks. Okay, carrying on. So, and in a second, I'm going to bring Lily in because we're going to talk together. Thank you. So anyway, I'm like, go get you a place to stay, this, that, and other, and then get Lisa some food. And so then she tells me that the baby's traumatized. She can't leave her over there or anything. And I said, oh my God, that would like kill me as a grandmother, that I couldn't see my grandchildren, especially in the same city and stuff like that. And then she went into a little bit more information that I will not disclose here because some of this stuff, like I said, you guys will get 90% of the skinny, but the other 10% is for the police to figure out. It's not my issue. So anyway, it comes back to it and she says, well, she's going to get her dad to take Lisa to go get the the food because she just doesn't feel comfortable. I said, well, how do you know he's going to get her the food and not just give her the money? And she said, because I'll tell him to. So with that, that caused me to pause. And I started saying to myself, I said, who's afraid of her, kind of thing. But she said that, and I was like, okay. I said, you know what? Never mind this. Yes, questions will be at the end of this. I said, do me a favor. I said, you can either keep the $30 because it's $30, right? That's one margarita for me at Chili's, or just send it back. And she said, no, I want to send it back. So again, I'm thinking, oh wow, that's pretty cool. She's on the up and up. She's not. That's $30 of the 13. I think it's 1380 or 1330, whatever it was that I gave her. But somebody said today in a live that I was not in, but I was just in the chat part, and they said, "How dare you talk about, you're upset that somebody didn't do what you wanted them to do with the money." No, what I'm mad about is you told me you needed the money for something and you didn't take care of it.
Yes, me too.
Money for a
Me
bill,
too.
and you didn't take care of it. So now guess what? You still have that problem.
Yep.
So anyway, so Lily and I are just going to chit chat back and forth a little bit, and guys are going to hear both of our stories. So, hey, Lily.
Hey, girl. Hey,
So
girl.
whenever you would give her something, what was the number one thing that she said whenever she would send you an icon back? What was it? An emoji.
Pardon?
The emoji. So whenever I would do something, she would send me an emoji
Crying.
with the tear eyes.
Crying.
And what else did she say?
She was always crying and thank you so much if it was cash. Now, when I gave gifts, it wasn't a big deal, but when I gave cash, she was crying, which I realized the gifts I was sending weren't really important as it was the cash.
Absolutely.
And it all started off with the propane. And I got to watch what I say next because everybody's like, why did you give? Well, it all started off, I'm a mom and I'm a grandmother. And it started off that she was going to unalive herself by Christmas. So that tore me up. This was a phone call and I didn't have Cash App. So I asked my brother to send her 120 because he owed it to me on Cash App.
And that part's already posted.
Yes, it's posted. Now, Roni posted something. I only gave her 150 on a screenshot, which wasn't not true. So the cash that I did give her and the gifts, Trina posted for me. Everything I've given. Everything I gave from that night on. Now, I wasn't involved with her as long as Trina was. I started on December 1st. And I ended it like 3 weeks later because I realized after sending her all these gifts, mine was to about 1,200 total with cash, gifts, gift cards. That's what I gave. And I realized after about 3 weeks, I was getting generic messages that I thought were going to multiple people. So the light bulb went off my head like, hey, I'm not the only one, am I? And again, I had a heart for her. I really, really did. And I felt bad for her. And anybody that's a mom, and my daughters are her age, close to her age, both of them, I felt bad and didn't want her to do anything. I got to watch what I say. So I was trying to make her happy and trying to get her propane and giving her gifts for herself because she lost a lot of weight. She didn't have any clothes. And then after I gave and gave and gave, I would this is every day I started getting stressed out because I started to dread hearing from her. She'd send me screenshots of broken glasses she needed, a broken mop. She needed a vape. And then she wanted boots for her daughter that matched the ones I bought her. And I was thinking, okay.
Trina, mute for 1 second. I think you have a little bit of an echo. Just mute for 1 second.
So after I kept giving and giving, the dry begging got worse and worse on everything she needed. She was in the grocery store. I was at dinner with my family. She was stressed out, and I looked down. She said, I'm trying to check out. He didn't put any money in my account. I need groceries. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm at dinner, and now I have a Cash App, which I never wanted, and I sent it to her. The Cash App was open just for her. And again, she's been threatening me and posting some personal trauma I went through. Nookie grabbed it and thought that I posted, and I didn't. Roni posted it, not me, but I don't really care. I do have CPTSD, and I've got nothing to hide about that at all. And she posted some of my trauma, and that's okay. Like, that's fine. I'm not going to get upset about that. You know, anybody that's been through whatever I've been through, I'm not ashamed that I have CPTSD. But the dry begging just started going on. My life was so stressed out, and it was every day. But again, it was the messages that clued me in that I was not the only one. They were generic and the same that she was giving other people. And then I blocked her on my phone, not on TikTok. She posted something, Tracy blocked me. No, yeah, I did on my phone, but I never blocked her on TikTok, never. And now she's posting stuff, I only gave 150, and that's not true, because Trina has all of it. Trina has every single thing documented that I actually gave. And having CPTSD and being triggered with what I've lived through. I lost my sister from drugs. I lost 2 of my aunts young from drugs. I almost lost my brother, who I'm back in touch with now after 5 years, because I couldn't be in his life anymore because I was his biggest enabler. And I've been down that road, the enabler side. I've been to Narcotics Anonymous on the other side of it.
Trina, Tracy, I'm sorry to interrupt you real quick, but Gemini Beauty Foodie, if you ask one more time if you could see messages, I'm having my mods block you. I'm sorry, you've been asked to stop spamming the chat. It has been said that they will share messages at the end of this. If you spam it one more time, you're gone. I'm sorry, Tracy. I was tired.
Well, let's go ahead and get rid of her now. They're not listening to us. We're not going to do that. We don't give second and third chances. This is
mods,
cool.
you know what to do. Sorry, Tracy. I didn't want to interrupt you, but that was just getting ridiculous.
Nicole, what does that mean?
No, well, she just kept asking the same question over and over and over and over and over, and people were tagging her saying, stop spamming the chat. Like, you're talking, you know what I mean? Like, it's really simple. Oh, it's been said. So there's 930 people in here. Trina said some screenshots will be shared when they are done speaking, and then Trina will be posting all screenshots on her page.
Okay. So if anybody missed the beginning, Trina and I met on Boss Ladies Live. I finally was going to come forward on a box. I don't go on boxes. And I started talking about my story. And then Trina was on the comments, let me up. And that's how Trina and I met. And then Trina discovered that she was being played just like I was, and came up and started telling her story, and I was telling my story. And then, you know, on the side, we started talking, and everything was like identical of what was happening to both of us, like giving this, giving that, this story, that story, about the baby daddy, blah, 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 blah. It was just like craziness on how it went from there on, that I was involved with her, and the stress that I went through. I didn't want to be part of it anymore because I was being used, and I finally realized that. But again, you know, having a trauma family, I had a big heart for her and her situation and all of the things she told me, that most of them were not true. Some of them I can't verify. Trina knows more about some of the things that I can't talk about right now that Trina's working on. But it was very hard for me to listen to her about what she was going to. And another thing I want to clear up, that, you know, my marriage was ruined. No, absolutely not. Somebody put that on a message, and that, I don't know where that came from. My husband found out and was livid that I opened up a Cash App, because we don't do that. And I had to tell him the truth. And he's not upset at me at all. In fact, he took off work tonight, didn't go to Texas. I'm in Florida to be with me tonight, because I've been that upset over all of this. I mean, it's really hurt me bad. So anyway, sorry, there's somebody's loose dog out here. Is this your dog?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right, no problem. Sorry, dogs just came right up to me. Anyway, she accidentally sent a message to me that went to her boyfriend, and I am not going to ever post it. but I stopped her from sending it to me, the things she was saying. And being a DV survivor, I kind of thought, well, if she's in DV, you wouldn't act like this to somebody in this letter you're writing that you're sending to me for some reason. She sent it to me.
Hey, Tracy, I hate to interrupt you for a second, but that's one thing we're not going to do. We're not going to tell people that there is something, but we're not going to show it. So if we're not going to show it, we're not going to tell them it is. So can you go ahead and you can either read it and we don't have to post it, so there's no screenshots of it going around, because that's one of the things that we're going to both do, and it'll kind of pause you, but then you can kind of come back if you have a second phone or an iPad or something that you can read it from, so that way it doesn't look like we're dangling fruit or anything else like that, because we're both able to stand behind what we said, and if we said it once, we're going to say it again. So do you mind telling them what is said? Because if not, it'll be part of the post. Just to give them an idea of what it is, because again, Roni is not a good person, and Roni hasn't been a good person for a long time, so we don't have to protect her from anything.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. What I was talking about DV.
Yeah, well, you were talking about the email. This is the one with the cups, right? The period cups?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. You mind just giving them, I know, right? You mind just giving a quick little synopsis so that they're not wondering
Nicole,
what it is that we're
tell
trying
me
to
about
hide.
it. I'm going to bury my head in a minute. There was part of the message was about a period cup, and I didn't know what the frick that was. I mean, I'm older and I never heard of it, so I'm reading these messages, and I finally stopped her. I said, "Hey, you're sending stuff to your boyfriend, I think, and you're sending them to me." And then she said, "Oh my God, crying. I can't go on now because you know all this." I'm like, hey, it's okay. Just stop sending it to me, though. But, I think it's a fact everybody knows she does gummies. I do gummies, and sometimes blah, blah. I don't, I don't care if anybody does gummies. Seriously, that's not a big deal to me at all. Like, it doesn't bother me. I mean, it's the real world, and so what? It doesn't bother me that you're on gummies. But that was just part of a letter that I don't want that disclosed. That was a personal letter that I really don't want to share, though. If Trina, I don't want to share that part of it. You know what I mean? I don't want to. You have it. I think I sent that to you.
Yeah, only because you said there was something that you weren't going to go through or to ever share. So that all that does is piques people's interest and think that we're trying to cover something.
But so I'm just gonna be honest here. I understand, but she's been threatening you to put out your personal stuff, and that's not cool.
Nicole, she already has. She's put my trauma
Well,
out.
then I'm just gonna be honest with you. You have every right to post anything that you have.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of person. Trina knows how I am.
No, listen, I'm not that kind of person either, but you know what?
I am.
My shit's coming out today too.
Yeah,
I already shared some of it
post
earlier. Trina's seen some of it.
Yeah. It's just the fact that she was so high and out of it, she didn't even know who she was texting. And I read it, and I'm like, but you're sitting here telling us that you just got jumped on, right? But when y'all read it yourselves, that's going to be your first inclination that, okay, what she said happened didn't happen. And I'm telling you guys now, remember when I said I ride hard for DV survivors and victims until I find out something different? Roni was beating the crap out that dude. Ronnie's the abuser. Ronnie's been the abuser.
Yes.
I have the proof of it. I've spoken to his mom and I've spoken to him. Roni is the abuser.
Yes.
And she pretty much alluded that conversation to me in one of our conversations when she was like, "I'm not afraid of anybody, not even a man." And I said, the only two people I'm afraid of is my mom and God.
Right. Exactly.
So go ahead, Lily. Sorry.
Oh, nothing. I don't know if Nicole remembers, because I've never really known Nicole that well, but I remember when it all started, December 1st, I sent a message to Nicole just making sure that it was legit, that she really did need stuff. And I guess she really did. So I actually did send the first amount of money of $120. And then from there, it went on and on and on.
Well, she didn't need bills paid because she wasn't paying her bills. So that when Nicole told you, yes, she did need help, she did need help because Nicole wasn't paying the bills.
Right, right.
Yeah. So,
Well, I knew that Nicole and her were friends, so I just wanted to verify that, there was a need. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a need. That's all I'm saying on that one. I just wanted to make sure that, she was in need, and I wasn't, going crazy thinking that, this poor girl with a baby was living in dire straits and giving, and then, again, Nicole, some of my trauma was released by her. Nookie took it and reposted it, and Nookie thought that I put it up there. Well, I had to put my own trauma up there. I don't know why, but Roni did. So I got that straightened out with Nookie, that it wasn't me that posted my trauma. It was Roni. Now Ronnie's threatening me, okay? And I mean threatening me. Did I call
told her she's going to be dealt with.
Did I call the police yet? No. I told her, if you send me one more threat, I'm going to call the police. Not only am I going to call the police, I will fly out there because I'm not going to hide behind a screen. And I'm not no little old lady like everybody keeps calling me. And I'm not no freaking old hag.
Right.
I will knock you out. You think I'm kidding? Get face to face with me, but don't hide behind a screen because I'm sick of you bullying me. I'm tired of it. I hate bullies behind a phone. That bothers me because I'm old school. You want to fight? Bring it on. But don't threaten me over a phone. Don't do it. And I don't like it. And I don't like to be threatened. And I'm sure nobody else would like to be threatened. And after you do something this much for somebody, and then they threaten you, and then they post your trauma, are you kidding me? Like, where and why would you do this? And I would have never came out with anything I did had I not met Trina. I would have went on with my own life and never said a word about Roni and what I did. I would have just went on my own life. Was I hurt by it? Absolutely, I was hurt by it. Lots of tears shed on this one. That's all I can say. It hurt me really bad, thinking I was helping and I wasn't. And Trina knows things about rugs, and I didn't know that besides gummies. I didn't know there was more to it than that, which Trina knows now because
I just found out today. It's not what's her name? Lisa's rug of choice. She does have, she likes to swallow caplets and then she gardens quite a bit. So, and all of that's with that little bitty sickly child in the house. One of the things that I wanted to touch on before I forget is I posted earlier today the text part of the call or the supposed call to the police department and everything. And Roni, when I asked her where was the baby, and she says on the floor, but then she's on live and she's telling everybody, oh, the baby was in my dad's arms. He was asleep. She was asleep. But then again, I'm thinking you said that child is traumatized by your parents. I still want to know why, because I'm a grandparent. I'm a nana. Why, what's going on with that? But then you tell me that the child is asleep on the floor, the same place where Craig just verified that there are rats, roaches, and bed bugs. And he has begged her not to take that child over there. So again, that's some serious stuff. That's not an allegation because she said it to me. So it's not an allegation. And there's pictures of it. So it's not an allegation. It's fact.
Yes. I'm sorry, my husband just walked out telling me not to cry. He took off work.
It's okay.
He didn't go back to Dallas today, Trina. He stayed for me. So I'm in Florida, guys, by the way. My husband works in Dallas. So he stayed home because he knows how much this has affected me. So anyway, somebody keeps asking the question, how do you know about the rugs, Trina?
I just said I talked to Craig today. I literally just said that. Craig is the one that informed me. He was just a little bit hesitant because he was afraid, and I asked him, I said point blank, is it this? And he said no, it's not that. He says it's everything that you guys keep saying, because he also is on TikTok and has been following the story. He said that's how he found out what he found just recently found out. So that's what escalated the argument to where earlier Lily just kind of broached on the fact about unaliving. So I have 2 text messages from Roni where she's threatening to self-harm. And I told her early on, I said, I'm a mandated reporter. I need you to stop texting that to me because I don't need my phone confiscated. So I let her know. So then with
Okay, I have it in writing too. Trina has it.
that's what I was going to say. Lily has it in writing as well as a phone conversation.
I have it as well.
You do not.
Wow. Okay.
So all of these, I'm sorry, Nicole.
Sorry,
I know
Nicole.
that was your friend.
I'm sorry.
I get it more than you get it. So when somebody says it that many times, and see that one of the messages and what made me get extra involved and why I sent her things to try to make her be okay and make her stay. I did the same thing Legally did. Is this going to make you happy? Can you stay here till tomorrow? I said, what's going to happen to your baby if you take your life? And she said, I don't know. I'll have to take her with me, I guess.
Yeah.
So I immediately notified and said she is a harm to herself and to others.
Yes. Yes. It's a hard thing to think about and do, but Trina is mandated, so she has to do it. And I guess common knowledge, Nicole, you do too, and so do I.
Yeah. Anybody that is aware of a risk to a minor, that's your mandate.
I'm sorry, Nicole. I know that it's a hurt friendship. I mean, it's probably more hurtful to you than to us because you were friends.
Yeah, I was trying to help her stay on this earth. That's all that I was doing.
Exactly. 100%.
It's not even that. With the whole argument at the beginning of us, her cousin unalived himself.
Oh, God.
Oh, she just reported us.
That's fine.
I knew it was going to happen.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're gonna restart. I'm not out. We'll have to restart so I can bring you right back up. We're just gonna restart.
Okay.
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 Thanks, Nicole.
Lily, just request a box. Oh, I'm fucked up. I'm not okay. You know, but this is fake, guys. I was in on this with Roni. It's so fake. Lily, you can request. I didn't see Trina come back in yet. Yeah, well, this isn't the truth that I... Oh, shit. Come on, Trina. Somebody, please, so I can mute.
I'm back. Nicole, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you guys were friends, and it's got to hurt you more than anybody. And I'm sorry. I know you did a lot. I know you did. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say besides I feel your pain. And you've been through a lot. And you're always thrown in the middle. And you're thrown in the middle, bullies in boxes. I see that too. It's not fair. It's not right. It's hard when a friend does that to you. Gosh, you make me cry.
How long ago did she?
You know
Threaten.
what? I'm gonna interrupt real fast. Tech, fuck you and your friends, okay? Fuck all of you. Y'all all think this is a fucking joke, like Yin's been fucking saying. It's such a fucking joke, right? It's a joke. I should hide my face. Do you know what the fuck this feels like to fucking hear?
Yep.
Fuck every single one of you.
Yep.
I'm muting for a second.
That's fine. That's fine.
I actually like Tech. We hadn't had any issues. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so those are very serious allegations and statements that I'm making. But both mine and Lily's, because I haven't seen Nicole's, and I don't have any reason to think that she's lying. Both of ours are documented, and one of hers is not hearsay because it's going to be a direct report. Because when somebody's threatening self-harm, and if we don't pay attention to them, they're either going to not do it.
And I'm sorry, I got to interrupt for one time because little does Tech know I have people. She's streaming me, telling me I knew it was coming. I knew this was fucking coming. You are sadly fucking mistaken, and you're a vile fucking human for that,
That's
Tech.
wrong.
You're fucking vile.
That's wrong to say. It's wrong to say.
I fucking knew this was coming. No, I fucking took somebody in that I've known for fucking 22 years of my fucking life, and she took fucking advantage of me, but I knew it was coming. Go do some more battles, bitch, and get your money. Fuck you.
Yep.
Just delete them. I mean, just block them. If that's what
Yeah.
you feel like you need to do, just block them.
Nicole, you can block Tech if you want. We're fine.
Like I said, I've never had any challenges or issues with the Tech group. I actually like going in her lives and stuff like that. But if that's gonna rile you up like that,
The problem is Tech is blocked, but she has so many burners. Somebody's over there streaming me.
Okay. Well, I see that that's just the way of TikTok Live now, that everybody gets streamed and reposted and different things like that. So I'm not going to tell you, calm down or nothing, because I'm never going to be that chick. Your emotions are your emotions. That's your friendship of 22 years, because I can say myself, if I heard this and that was my friend, I'd be like, I'll be back. But that's just who I am. So my wife, and just to put a little bit of light humor in this, my wife, P, she always says, I keep money in the savings account for two reasons: to buy you shiny diamonds and to pay your bail. Because I know one of the two is going to have to happen eventually. So I don't, this is not to tear Roni down, but this is to let Roni know that you are naked and you need to be afraid at this point. Because what you did is, to me, it's worse than what Lisa's doing. We all know who Lisa is now. I didn't know for a while. Yes, I was one of those that they want to call an enabler. I thought this was just some pitiful woman on the side of the road, because I've lived around the world twice, and I've lived where lepers are and everything else like that. I didn't know who she was. And then when I was trying to help her with to get Shadow out of there and get Shadow some chicken and stuff like that, that's when I knew who she was, when I bought the KFC. But I didn't know who Lisa was when I first gave her any amount of money, which was not a big deal, a great deal of money. But now I realize all it takes is one hit of the wrong stuff, and that could be their life. So Lisa gets nothing from me, nothing. And so those of you who are in Discord that continue to try to narrate and tell that lie, you know that you're lying, or you would have shown proof. Because I offered you $1,000 today, cold hard cash. Show me the proof that I am sending Lisa anything, or I have sent her that kind of money. So I have not, because I know who she is. I know what she does. I hate that she's like that, but guess what? That's her life, and she's living it every day. I didn't see this in Roni. The story I heard from Roni was of somebody who was broken, whose mother didn't even want to hold them, whose mother didn't even want to name them. That's the story I heard. And it seems like that's the same story Lily heard.
Yes.
So the person that there's a reason she said, and I want to ask Nicole, the person that she spoke to on that Roni spoke to, the police officer that's a friend of yours, is that who she gave the statement to?
She didn't speak to the police officer that's a friend of mine.
That's what she told me. If you
No.
go back and read that thing, yeah, it's the friend of yours that's the cop that's fully aware of Lisa and everything else like that, and said she did the right thing just getting the baby out of the house.
No, that wasn't my friend that she spoke to, because first off, the time that she called the police, he wasn't working.
So again, she just lied.
He is early morning sheets. He was 7 to 3, but they changed their shifts. I think he's now doing like 5 to 3 because they have to do 10-hour shifts. But he's early morning shift. Because, like, I'm not shitting you. If I were to try to call him right now, he's probably in bed or getting ready to go to bed.
Right. Okay, so again, check off that as a full and total lie. So that's why I'm going to release. I'm going to release all the information that I have on her, with the exception of what's to come from these threats of self-harm, and possibly, like I said, not just being a harm to herself, but to others, because she's violent, she's aggressive. And for those of you that are saying you're confused or you need an update and things like that, like we said early on, you're just going to need to go wait until it hits somebody's YouTube or wherever it goes and stuff, because we will not in this live, we will not be doing any recaps. I'm sorry you arrived late, but I'm not for the clickbait. So there was one when Lily sent some of her proof and information over. I posted it just a few minutes ago. She told me she was hungry. She told me that she didn't have anything to eat. Nobody's helped her or anything like that. So Lily didn't send it, and I didn't send it, but somebody sent her a almost $100 order of food and stuff to Walmart. So again, if it's not me and it's not Lily, which is really crazy because she didn't have to play the end against the middle. She could have, if she was getting help from Lily and myself, she could have said, I have 2 people that are helping me, and we could have talked together and we could have gotten her a place to stay.
Who did the Target order?
I didn't do Target.
I didn't do Target.
I'm on strike.
There's that.
So she lied about a Target order too. No.
I have proof of a Target order.
I've been on strike from Target for 5 years. My grandbabies hate me because I won't go into Target. No.
Yeah. Well, there's proof of
So there's
a
another
Target
person.
order.
Just like I found out tonight when I was talking to Craig, because Lily had some items delivered to an address, and I asked him, I said, is this your address? He said, absolutely not. That's a raggedy, broke down trailer next to me. And I said, oh, so she was just having stuff delivered over there.
Yes.
To this, anybody could have gotten it, but see, she had the tracking number, so she was going to go pick it up.
Yeah, that's where I had my stuff delivered.
Right on,
to a
Sue.
vacant.
It's vacant. It's a dilapidated trailer, and she was having it delivered over there. And that's how I knew Nicole didn't know anything about it, because she would have. This isn't the way she would be looking if she knew.
Well, she said that's my address, and I don't want anybody to ever have it. I didn't know it was a vacant trailer I was sending to be honest with you.
It's a vacant trailer.
Yeah, I had no idea I was sending to.
My screenshots are fucking coming out tonight because I have so much shit that's gonna back every single one of your fucking stories right now. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting.
And I've not even talked to you. And I've not shared anything. And that's why I wanted to wait until this was over to share the information. This last time, because she told me that you were talking all this shit about me and stuff.
And actually, I was talking that night that I said, did you see who just came in the live? It was one of Mandy's crew.
No, she went on to tell me that, you know what, it's best that I don't say anything else to you and stuff, because she wanted to keep us separate. She didn't want us to interact with each other.
The new people coming in, the DV was not true. He was not hurting her.
He did not hurt her. Now, I don't know what he did in the past, but I know
in the past. Thank you. Yeah. I was going to say, can we clarify that we don't...
Yeah. I don't know nothing about then. I just know about in November when she told me that happened. That's what I know did not happen. There's words that I can't say that will get this live shut down for weeks. So I'm not going to talk about that.
It's going to say that I'm paused. But I'm gonna go look for a screenshot. Yins can keep talking, but I'm gonna go look for a screenshot.
Okay.
It's not that Ronnie is now the aggressor. Have y'all not heard how she acts in different lives and how cocky she gets in the way that she ran up on Lisa and the way that she is? Her disposition is truly that. So
She has a huge temper.
yeah.
Just by threatening me after you give somebody so much, and then you turn around on TikTok, and then you threaten me, and I'm like, are you seriously threatening me?
And then she threatened Tay, the girl that was modding for Lisa. Who threatened her.
Hey, mods, I think Green Eyed may be blocked. Can Yins go in and find her and unblock her, please?
Yes, please.
Well, you gotta understand, a lot of these people are blocked because they don't like me because of, I'm just gonna say it, tech.
Oh,
These people all have formulated a fucking opinion on me without taking a second to even speak to me or anything. All because of the day that I called Lisa out. They don't like me.
Well, I mean, those are people that live in that world of substance abuse and different things like that. I would have survived better but that's not my story. I've never lived that.
But are you ready?
Somebody would call me out.
I don't think, before I move my head, turn the comments off for a second, please.
And Shanna, I gave her 1380. You got it mixed up.
Digital deceivers, hold on 1 second. I seen you said you have an honest question. Hold on. Turn it off. Who keeps on and off? Turn the chat off for a second. Trina, whose page is that?
That's my old page. That's my wait.
That's your page right now.
Yeah, that's my page.
Okay. She said, why did you block her? I said, I have no idea. She said, okay, hold on.
You can stay blocked. Who wrote that? Her?
Yep.
Nicole, who wrote this?
That's
Ronnie
Ronnie.
and her.
Oh,
I'm the
okay.
purple. Ronnie's the black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't giving her any more money because when she didn't get that battery, for those of you guys want to hear
Chat
that,
back on.
she didn't get the battery because she decided to go get something else done. And so then she turned around 2 or 3 days later and said, "Hey, I wasn't able to get the battery, but I still need it. Can I get the $100 again?" And I said, "No, I'm gonna treat you like I treat my kids. You made a choice, and now you got to suffer the consequences." And then the very next night, I think it was on Thursday, is when I found out about all of this, and I sent her a text and said, "Yo, really and truly, you tried to play me. You tried to run game like that." And so then I blocked her on my cell phone, but I left her open on TikTok, right? Same thing that Lily did. And she was firing off comment after comment and said that I responded again. Now, this is how I know she's aggressive. I'm 63, but I will fight you like I'm 33 because I'm going to go down swinging no matter what.
Same here.
So-
Can we just say that Trina don't look 63? I'm sorry, I had to interrupt there for that.
Thank you. I am.
Okay,
and so
what do you
she said, so then she's going to tell me if I say one more thing back, I'm going to be blocked. You don't intimidate me. I don't care. That's why I said you're blocked. And that was the end of it. But if you guys pay attention to these lives we've been in, she's attacked Tracy several times. She's called Tracy a lie about several things, right? She hasn't said that to me.
Yes, but she's posting stuff on me, and then she blocks the comments so nobody can say anything.
But then she can't, like when she was calling us out, when Nicole got out of the live the other day, and then I stepped down, and she was like, "It's funny how when I show up, everybody wants to get out and run and stuff." I immediately flipped right back in there. I was like, "Oh no, baby. Oh no, I'm right
pissed
here."
I didn't hear that. I'm pissed I didn't hear that.
She said it exactly when you got down, and she said, "It's funny. Y'all see who's telling the truth and stuff." I was like, "I'm right here. What do you have to say?" And then that's what Lily got up.
I'll be honest. I was at my dad's. I mean, Yin's heard his big ass mouth in the background when I was in there. I mean, he's like,
right.
Sarah said she gave $100 too to Ronnie.
Where's that?
But I will say that I got out of there to respect Mandy.
Oh yes, Sarah's my sis.
No, I
okay.
actually seen those screenshots that you put up, and I'm like, oh
Yeah,
Lord.
I had reached out to Sarah to help her because that's right when my dad had died and right before my cousin died, and I didn't have the bandwidth. Ronnie was texting me all day long, and I'm telling her, Ronnie, I can't cope right now. My dad just died. I need some space, and then my cousin died, and she's texting me what she needs, what she needs, what she needs. And I asked Sarah, I said, hey, can you do me a solid? Can you try to help this young lady out? And I had already told Ronnie, I said, she does not give you any money. She will give you other things or help you with resources and stuff. Then that's when Sarah told me, she said it's really funny. Mods, can you give Sarah a box and I'm gonna let her tell her story on top of Lily's, because I'm waiting for Lily to tell me, did she get her a coat along with the boots, the things that Sarah had offered her. So Sarah, if you don't mind jumping in the box just for 5 minutes for me on this.
Wait, what?
That's why I want to. Hey y'all, Sarah's a singer. She has a beautiful voice and she's a painter.
Hi, Sarah.
So
Wait, so there's more stuff that was bought outside of what Lily bought?
I
Hey,
didn't buy
girl.
anything. I will tell you this.
I'm gonna mute myself.
She said she was walking everywhere because like her car was broken and it's cold. I said, okay, well, can I get you? I don't have a lot of, I didn't have a lot of money at the time, but I was like, I can get you some gloves. I can get you some boots. I can get you a bus pass. And I asked about the Amazon wish list. She said, oh, that's been taken care of. And everything for the baby is taken care of. And she said, no, I'm fine. She didn't need gloves. She didn't need boots. She didn't need a bus pass. And I was like, so are there other bills? Because I was thinking maybe a power bill. And I would literally call and make the payment to the utility company myself, right? But she's like, no, there's other utilities. And what she said was, she needs her propane tank filled for her trailer, and she's $112 away from getting that.
That's how she got me right there.
And I was like, well, I don't have that, but I said, there's other resources around, like the workforce training center. I know daycare is really expensive. So like going to work was hard for her. And I'm like, you can, get signed up at the workforce training center and they help you with childcare and, check into that. And just giving her other resources, but like every attempt to do something, useful but affordable to me was like nope. And then I just need $112 to fill up my propane tanks, and that's when I just said no. I was like, well, here's other ideas, and it's kind of out of my realm of affordability for that. So it almost happened, but yeah, she was trying for cash.
So then she tells me, hey, I want to make sure that your friend didn't lie and say that I was dry begging. Well, what were you doing? That's dry begging.
It was dry begging.
Because Lily because this is before Lily buys the boots. So Sarah had offered to get her some boots and she said no, she didn't need anything. That's why when I saw that Lily had purchased her boots, I was like, but she said she didn't need any boots. So what's going on?
Yeah, and English has the entire text conversation from beginning to end between Roni and I, plus time stamp.
Yep. Thank you, love. I love you.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna put one of my mods in a box just because it's gonna be easier for her if something is happening that she could just pop in and say, hey, this is what's going on, because she's watching other streams, she's watching Discord, she's watching everything.
So what I'm gathering from the comments on a few of Trina, are you going to like Trina in this live?
You're muffled. I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm muffled? Weird. I don't know why I'm muffled.
That bootleg Apple 8.
No, I have the same phone I've had for the last year. Speaking right into the microphone.
What's up?
Anyway, the whole family's involved somehow?
Yes.
No, I think her sister Jess is not, but we're not going to be talking about Jess. I don't believe that I don't think she's involved at all. I think she's cleaning this, and I don't know about her brother. So I can say that two people I've never interacted with.
The brother has nothing to do with this.
Yeah. So as far as mom and dad, I think they should go to jail. Ronnie needs to go to jail. He probably will. And Lisa definitely is going to jail. So, yes.
I do want to clear up something, Trina, about the massager.
Yes.
Wait, before, please let me intervene on that one. My mom, if she wasn't not feeling good and sleeping, she could double for this for me.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
So I have back problems. And my back was bothering me, and Roni goes, "Oh, I got this awesome back massager. It's like you hook it on you, and I'll have to get it so you could try it." You're welcome.
Oh boy. Okay. I sent her so many things Amazon that my default on my Amazon went to the address I was sending the stuff that was vacant, actually. And I accidentally sent her a really nice massager slash half body heater because my brother has back problems. So it defaulted and went to that address. And I said, did you get it? Yes. Can you please send it back? Oh, yeah. But then she kept going, my back hurts so bad. I could use something like this so bad. And she said, well, you told me I could have it on a screenshot lately that I said that. I go, well, yeah, I did because you kept saying your back was hurting, that you could use it, you needed it. So I finally said, okay, keep it like everything else I do. And then I find out from Trina, and it's in a message. I said, you can have it, but please do not give it away as a gift. And then Trina mentioned something about a massager, and I went, what? She gave it to them for Christmas, her parents, as a gift. She was so happy to give her parents a gift. And she swiped it off of me. I'm like, oh my God, you liar. You lie. This is just one of many gifts, okay?
Blocked her.
So I asked Craig, I said, Craig, why did benefits get cut? And he said, well, at first he tried to blame it on Lisa. He said, but that's when I found out that she didn't report the income that I make, the full amount of income. And he says, and I have those documents if you need them. I said, nope, I don't need to see your documents or anything like that. I said, I just wanted the truth because I asked her 2 different times, and 2 different times did I get a different story. So I asked him tonight, and that's what he told me.
Yeah, some of my questions were, because she said she lost her benefits because of TikTok. And I was like, oh, TikTok's paying you. That's great. And, I was thinking it was a positive thing. And no, it's because, apparently she was bragging about having a man that takes care of her. And who knows, all kinds of stuff.
Yep. And that she doesn't have to work or anything else like that. But yeah, you needed to work.
Hey, Trina?
Yo.
They keep asking, and I don't really want to talk about the DV.
I can't see because the chair.
They keep asking about the DV, like, who's in the DV situation, Roni or Craig?
So as I said earlier today, the DV situation, for what I can talk about just this time, because I know nothing about their past, I can only talk about the one that she made me aware of, whatever. She's the aggressor. She is the aggressor. Just like she's so aggressive and mean in these chats, and the way that she comes at people and in those lives that she's been in and stuff like that, when she's not high as a freaking giraffe's neck. She's the, I'm sorry, you're choking. She's the aggressor. She's aggressive. And she thinks that she's tough. And she thinks that anybody, like she says, walk up on me. You know what? Your sister says that, and I would only stay away from Lisa because I don't want to hurt her. But you, yeah, I'm gonna show up because I'm going to Pittsburgh. I was only supposed to be there to talk to the mayor because we were meeting up because I'm Joe Green's cousin, and he was like, hey, tell Joe I said hi, need to get something signed, and then to do a civil lawsuit against Lisa for theft by deception.
And I'm going with you.
Exactly. Now
So I just want to say, anybody in here who's gonna. All right, I'm trying to think of my words. Anybody in
She has
here
receipts too.
who is going to, at this point, defend Roni with everything that's come out, please respectfully fucking remove yourself.
Yeah, just go.
Thank you.
Because you're just rage baiting. You know darn well that girl was wrong. She knows she's wrong. That's why she hasn't apologized. And I'm still waiting on. I'm still waiting on Chris to apologize to me too.
And I'm going to touch that too, because my mom made a very valid point today. My mom said she's guilty. I'm like, well, what do you mean? My mom's like, if she wasn't guilty, that girl would have been at this front door talking to you. Not on the phone, not through a text message. She would have been here at this house talking to you.
Yeah, she's guilty.
I agree.
Hey, do you all want to have a party in Pittsburgh?
Yes.
It's a old-fashioned block party.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
You got to go to 3 a.m. baseball. 3 a.m. baseball is probably the best thing I've heard regarding to a lot of these situations. Krista, I love you for this. But at this point, it could be 3 a.m., 3 p.m., noon, because this is absolutely fucking insane.
Well, we can hold it in the alley.
What's up, Lily? What's your story?
I got cameras.
I just want to say, before I met Trina, I was not in good mental shape over what happened. I cried a lot, and I reached out to a person that helped me, and that was supposed to actually help me expose Roni. I didn't want to do it, but Mysterious Green Eyes at the top was originally going to take this over for me, and it ended up that I was on Boss Ladies Live, and that's when it came out with Trina, and I started with, on Boss Ladies Live with Trina, having it all come out instead of Mysterious Green Eyes. Mysterious Green Eyes wanted me to come forward and was helping me through this before I met Trina.
Under comment,
That information is going to get found out with the Department of Human Services, because she's going to have to disclose all of her money along with the money that she took out of Craig's savings account.
She has to
She has
request,
to request.
because I can't find her. There's too many people in here for me to try to find her.
So we have another one.
Apparently. And I will say this, after I got off my live last night, somebody came to me with Cash App receipts. Not much, but there's Cash App receipts.
Still, if it's $5, it's still more than she should have had. And she didn't disclose any of it. She told me she didn't have anybody to help her. She told me she was hungry. She told me the baby at 3:00 in the afternoon, she's feeding the baby some microwave macaroni and cheese. And she was just going to have to eat some crackers because she didn't have anything to eat. So immediately I sent her some money. I was like, dude, go get some food, And
Well, remember, after the first of the year, Cash App sends everybody
Wait a
their
minute.
report.
So Tennessee, honey, I have receipts for Amazon. Are you talking about Amazon outside of like my wish list Amazon?
Yeah.
Probably the second wish list thing, the one that is just for Roni.
no, because Lily fulfilled that whole entire wish list.
I had my own. Excuse me. I had my own long wish list that
Well, I'm
wasn't.
saying, but you fulfilled, that's the second one.
Yeah, I had my own wish list that wasn't Nicole's.
We need to get these receipts out.
Yes.
But I think there's more people in this chat saying they have receipts.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if you have a wish list that Nicole put out, please put a 1 in the chat. If you have a wish list, receipts for a different wish list or money, put a 2 in the chat. So we're in 1s or 2s.
Sorry, I can't talk long. I'm super
No, you're good.
upset.
Go ahead. Okay.
I have given $140 total.
Oh, but look at his face.
She
Was
has
it
told
Cash App?
me, and I have receipts, that they made a wish list and it was for clout. It was for the awareness pages. And I didn't know.
Everybody listen for 1 second. Because I'm going to do a civil lawsuit against her, and I'm going to present everybody's information. And even though we never get anything back, she's going to have a judgment against her, and she's going to lose benefits for herself for the rest of her life.
I need my chat to stop for a second. Completely stop for a second.
you guys to
Everybody
listen to
stop
them.
commenting. Because there's a reason I'm telling everybody to stop commenting. I want everybody stop commenting for a minute.
You want me to
Nah,
do it
not
off?
my cousin. My email address.
I need it on. Hold on. The chat just needs to stop because I'm about to do something. Guys, stop commenting for
Everybody.
a second, please.
Pause the chat.
They're not going to stop.
Just stop for a second. If you have receipts outside of my wish list, please just comment me, and I need my mods to screenshot these names so we can be in touch with them.
I'm going to give you my
writing
email
them
address.
down.
Well, I still want to make sure everybody is accounted for.
Okay, so my email address is going to be English M Perez at Yahoo.
Nicole, I sent you a message with my phone number in it.
I'm so sorry. So again, it's English M Perez at yahoo.com. Send me your receipt. Send me your proof.
Check your pants. You probably pooped yourself.
Guys, if you're not
Jeannie.
commenting me, please
Jeannie.
stop.
If this goes
If you're not
over
commenting me, stop
$5,000,
commenting for a minute.
Holy
this goes over $5,000, it's a felony.
Jeannie, how much did Jeannie give?
140 total.
Hold on,
Okay.
because I need to go. I'm gonna go into each person that said me and screenshot their username. Give me 1 second, guys.
I got it, babe. I got it.
You got each person's
I got it.
username?
Yes.
All right.
I got it.
That's, Sarah, it's like we've lived this already, right? With Tiffany.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, everybody that can hear, this is nothing new to Trina. She knows how to handle this. She knows what she's doing. This is not her first rodeo.
It's not.
Good
I'm just
people
pissed.
with good
I'm
hearts
pissed
that
I
like
was
to help
stupid.
people out. This happened to me and her before. She got you.
Mama.
She got you.
Mama.
And a doctor is no longer practicing because of this. But she's going to lose her ability to ever have state benefits again. If she goes to jail, they're going to make her work to pay everybody back. But she will have a judgment against her probably until she leaves this earth or whatever. And this isn't to push her or anything.
I was just gonna say, I don't know what yins are hearing because I have a headpiece in and I hear everything just completely fine. If yins are having problems hearing, I suggest you back out and come back in.
Exactly.
I'm not hearing anything.
If this gets to the felony amount or felonious amount, which it seems like it really is close to, because we are at least over $3,000. So if we come up with another 2K, her ass is grass and I'm the lawnmower, because I'm going to make sure because you know what? You didn't have to try to be like that and keep getting stuff, but then you're going to stand there and have the audacity to scream at Lisa and say, get a job. And I offered you a job. I offered you an ability to have a career. You know what she told me? Oh, as you guys can read on the text. Oh, I've got
Guys,
to do.
Did you just see Tennessee, honey? Count me in for 200.
So 2,000 is the max. Okay.
PA is 2,000.
Okay.
Nicole, I'll send you or whoever, somebody, just if they'll contact me, inbox me with wherever I'm supposed to send it. I'm really upset. I've never done this before. I just feel stupid.
Jeannie, I cried for days before I talked to Mysterious Green Eyes. I was in bad shape. You can ask her. I was in bad shape. And I went to her.
Big amount of money. It's just the fact that I really felt like I was helping somebody.
No, it's not the sister of Roni. It is Roni who did.
No, it's not.
Not Lisa, Roni. No, somebody in the chat thought it was Lisa. No.
Well, when you give from your heart, there's nothing wrong with that, that's the way I feel about it. I really do. Like, you give from your heart.
I seen somebody say gifts are not fraud. I'm gonna explain something to y'all real quick, and if I have to, I can bring Krista up here and she can explain it to y'all real quick too. There is this thing called theft by deception.
Yes.
Which is exactly
Secondly, if you were over the age of 60, we cross a whole different threshold, because guess what? It's now outer abuse, sorry. So, with that being said, sorry guys, continue on.
Okay, I'm 66, okay? So, there you go.
I'm only 53, but
it's all theft by deception, because she said that she needed her for something. She also lied and said that she didn't have anybody to assist her, which was a lie, because every one of us assisted her.
she said nobody was doing the wish list at all. I mean, I have it in the tags.
Are you serious? I bought $165.
Wait a minute. What wish list?
Yes, ma'am. She said that
my wish list was
Yes, ma'am. She said a wish list was made and that it was only put out for awareness groups for views or clout, and nobody was doing it. I have that in a text.
Is you
That's why I was
absolutely
like,
fucking
oh.
kidding me? Is you absolutely kidding
Nicole,
me?
didn't you deliver everything off the list?
I had to replenish the list because somebody came in and swiped the whole fucking list out. My friend Krista sat and helped send me links for clothes because after all the toys were bought out, I only put on their clothes, diapers, wipes, books, food, essentials.
Yeah, I have it in writing. I'll send it to you.
That fucking list was swiped. Not once, but twice.
So she lied.
Well,
Yeah, I bought $165 worth of stuff off of that list. So.
Oh, I know you did. Now that I know what your real name is, I know you did.
Did anyone buy off of Ronnie's wish list?
She only gave it to Lily.
She gave me her own. Wait, excuse me. She gave me her own private wish list, which was about $640 worth of stuff.
For just you.
Yeah.
No,
her.
okay, wait a minute.
Me. No, that was a wish list she sent to me.
Yeah.
Just me.
That's
Just
for her
me.
to pay for.
That doesn't-
and that's what's
that
listed
doesn't
on my
include-
page.
That doesn't
with
include
the panties.
That doesn't include cash.
Thank y'all. I'm going to get off here.
Okay.
Bye,
You
Jeannie.
take care of yourselves.
Here, Jeannie.
Good night.
Go look at your
But
chat.
now that we have all
Look
these
at your
people in the
messages.
chat saying that they were taken advantage of too, how many did any of them receive Ronnie's personal wish list?
I got my own personal wish list, like a long.
You want to do the honors?
Trina has the long.
It's already listed. It's already on my page, and it's she's tagged on it. So if you want to go compare items that she requested, feel free to go look at my page. It's wide open. So it's
But
probably.
I did send every single thing on the list, just so you know.
Yeah.
And maybe two of the things were for the child. The rest were for Ronnie. So she lost weight. She was crying. She didn't have this. She didn't have that. Mixing stuff like from the kitchen, food. And then after I did that, I sent her an Amazon gift card. That wasn't good enough because she said she has to pay shipping. Then she screenshotted bulk food she wanted me to buy because I didn't have to pay shipping. I'm like, well, I just gave you an Amazon gift card to do that. And she goes, well, I have to pay shipping. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how much do you want? Seriously?
And yet she's sitting on people's lives acting indignant like she don't give a F about what she did.
Because now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed.
I'm so good.
I'm a step. Oh, hold on.
Ground control to
Hold
Major
on.
Tom.
Oh yeah, we can use some Pink Floyd up in here.
Ground control, Major Tom.
I want y'all to see something right the fuck now. Do y'all see this? Do you see this?
What is that?
Oh
It's a
my
whole
God.
utility tote full,
Oh my God.
filled.
It looks like the stuff. I
Filled.
bought.
Wow.
With
Wow. And she didn't pick it up?
I don't have
But she didn't
babies,
pick it up.
guys. I don't have babies. Yeah, there's some canned goods because I figured the baby can eat it. I don't have
Told
babies.
you to donate it.
Oh, 100% donate. Find the domestic violence shelter near you and help those mamas.
Or please give it to Craig, or ask if you don't want to. I'll ask Craig's mom or Craig to come and pick it up.
Good idea.
This is crazy.
Yeah. So it'll still go to his child, but it won't go to her.
Yeah, give it to Craig. I would give it to Craig.
Yeah. Because we bought it for the baby.
When
We bought it for
when
Craig.
I say I come with receipts, I fucking come with receipts. There it is.
Calm down,
Like I said,
Craig.
a toy box that was bought for her. I have pictures of everything that was delivered for the very most part.
You never even sent me a thank you for all that stuff, so I'm like.
And you know
all
what?
right.
That does piss me off too, because I have pictures of the baby opening presents. Why did Roni never put any up?
She told me she would, but she didn't. And then she told me that she got too tired, and that's why she couldn't do it. She was just going to open a couple of presents because she was sick and the baby was sick.
Hey,
No, this
Trina?
is guys. This
I
is
asked
stuff
that
that came off the wish
question today.
list. This is
What?
stuff that came off the wish list I did for the baby.
Wow. Wow.
What'd you say, Lulu?
People are asking, where is she now? I know you know, but we can't.
I'm not going to disclose where she is.
Right, exactly.
She's in her skin, and she's probably boiling in it right now because she knows the truth, and yeah, she's throwing herself up against the wall. Probably, I would be. But I wouldn't do anything trifling like this because karma's a Mickey Ficky, and the Bible even speaks of it. Those of you who are Christian and stuff, the Bible even speaks of it. It may not be you that catches the karma, but your generation. So,
on top of, I will say, she did say something about wanting a blender so she could do coffee and stuff for the baby.
Also, Beth, we can see your comments.
What'd you say, Mysterious?
Oh, Beth was asking if her comments were being seen.
that's clickbait. They do that. They know that they can see their own comments, so I don't respond.
No, I will tell you, I noticed something earlier. There's a lot of filtered words in my chat. I don't. Nobody's allowed to put Lisa or L or LR.
Roni was the aggressor. For those asking again about DV, I'm not a police officer or a detective. I've only done CASA and mediation. But Roni is the aggressor. Roni's the aggressor on this case. I don't know about anything from the past. I don't know anything else. I only know about this case, this situation, and that truth is going to come out as soon as that child is safe.
And another thing, when she was at the grocery store and frantic, and I was at dinner, and I had to send her money because she said Craig didn't give her any money. It was supposed to be in the account, and she was crying. And I'm at dinner, and I went ahead and sent her money while I was at a family dinner. Craig does give her money. Craig does give her money. And I was told nothing. Nothing.
Yes, Christina, she is. And that's why, as a mandated reporter, I reported her. Because
I was just going to say, I'm also mandated, and I was going to report it.
Yeah, everybody should be reporting it because that child is in danger. That baby is in danger.
Okay, Nicole, I'm going to ask you a question. The night she did that video with the baby and she put the baby on live, what was the situation?
I think she was staying at Nicole's for safety or something for 4 days.
What one was that?
No.
What day was that?
I don't know. It's the one where Roni was like...
She was staying with you. She was staying with you. That was right after that.
Acting out of pocket for her, like how she normally would. Do you have any idea why?
What did I say?
I mean, as someone that works in the addiction recovery field, I have my suspicions, but...
Oh, you must not have been in here. It has been verified that Roni, which she shared with me, that there was a little bit of, not to where she used to be with drugs or anything, but she does garden and she does swallow
rugs, fuzzy rainbow tie-dye rugs.
I gotta start going back on TikTok, what do you call it? YouTube, where you can say whatever. But yeah, so gardening and ingesting capsules.
Nice.
Yes.
But nothing else.
Well, to me, she looked like she was drunk.
Well, they were drinking White Claws that night, and she was slamming them.
Okay. I was not drinking anything that night.
She was.
I wasn't.
Oh, she definitely, she had two of them because I watched her slam them, and I said something to her the next day in a text, and I was like, yo, you guzzled those on live. I said on live. I said, and then you started slurring, and that's when
and they were twisted teas. But I'm also going to say something on that now because that's the only thing that I other than like
those things. Yeah. To me, they're all the same. It's like all beer.
I didn't think of something until after people brought it to my attention. Why did Roni have to have a box in my live, when she was literally sitting right there?
So people could gift her.
Yep.
So true.
And we did, and well, I don't give gifts anymore, but they did. I watched it fill up with all the diamonds and stuff like that. Yeah.
I honestly, my thought was because she was like, well, because I do know, like, so say like somebody don't follow me, but they could see you're live, Trina, and if they click on it, it brings them into here.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I'll make sure I post the text the chat where she was so irate with you. Where she was so irate with you for because she was supposed to be hosting the chat and you did it, and I'm just gonna post that before I go to bed tonight, and I want you to read all of it.
Also, can you please make sure that you post the thing about the nails and where she said that I'm jealous of her?
It takes two to tango.
Where'd I miss that at?
On Puff Mama. See,
You want to go find something safe to do, like play in the traffic.
well, a lot of creators have been coming out and blaming the victims.
I just read a message that all this is scripted, and Ronnie's sitting across from the table from you.
Hold on, I need to figure out.
Trying to get some.
That's fine. That's fine.
Your dog's showing up.
All I'm gonna say is this.
Hi, Ronnie. Wow, you look like you got
I didn't know you were Ronnie.
young. Congrats. You guys bought her the Fountain of Youth.
Here you go.
Thanks for showing me.
Sorry, Aubrey, I had to. I'm sitting in my kitchen.
What kind of sense would it make for me to be sitting up here telling you the police?
Do you want to see my? Do you want to see my mom sleeping? I mean, did they want to see my mom sleeping?
You don't have to answer to anybody, girl.
Yeah, you don't know them nothing, Nicole.
But I appreciate you doing it, because you know what that does is stop the noise.
Kids on kids.
But like I said, Sarah and I have already done this. We've gone through this already with some tips. Same.
Why am I doing that? Because people are trying to say that this is scripted and Ronnie's sitting across the table from me. That's why I did that. Because that's bullshit.
Ice cream sundaes, yum. Yummy.
You think Ronnie's got trolls out for him?
What?
You're muffled again.
Trolls out.
Now I want some ice cream.
I hear you.
Talk about it.
I said Ronnie's got trolls out.
Oh, there are some that are gonna ride or die.
Listen,
and for her.
if y'all spam my chat, mute him. I'm done.
Is
Just mute him. Don't block him. Mute him.
Is Discord in here?
Beantown, what's your question, and I'll look and answer it. Yes, Discord's in here. So
Yeah,
tell me your
I've got
question, and I'll answer it.
We need to do another round of number 1 and number 2, since we have another 100 people in here with maybe receipts.
Okay.
Yeah, you want the rest of mine?
Good idea. So if you provided,
I don't want it.
if you purchased items off of Nicole wish list for Amazon, please put one in the chat only.
No. You can ask Mom.
If you purchase things off of the one wish list that Nicole put together for just the baby, put a 1 in the chat only. We'll let these run through.
And I don't know if anybody caught it. So after the first of the year,
Yes.
Cash App gives you a statement. It's available immediately, and it would show law enforcement or whatever every single transaction, every date, and every time from every person. So after the first of the year, after the middle of this week, everything that she had received for the whole year will be visible to law enforcement or, whoever looks into account stuff, right?
And so if you purchased items off of a second wish list that was not the babies, if you purchase things off of the wish list that was not the babies, which was not the first one, please put a 2 in the chat. If you sent Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, please put a 3 in the chat.
PayPal, friends and family
trying
only.
to say it like that, PayPal. If
Wasn't it Zelle too? Yeah, okay.
I'm real clear on that right now.
You did a payment app, and Tennessee Whiskey did a payment app and that. Okay.
I need you. Hold on. I need you to do me a favor. If you did a payment app and it was Zelle, can you please request a box?
Oh, y'all, this is terrible.
Did any of you guys do a payment app with Zelle?
She's really been watching Lisa.
We're putting fours in. We don't care about
Someone said chime too.
I want to see if anybody has done Zelle. That's my question right now.
She got you for 13K, Trina?
you. $1,380.
See what happens. Hold on.
$1,380.
Nope.
Wow.
Well, you know, the other day she did say that, well, what if it was about 13K? And she laughed.
did.
She was in Mandy's live.
And
Yeah,
she
that's
said,
why I said
if
that.
I wasn't who I was, nobody would care. And I will give Blonde Jennifer this. She goes, you would just be the next person being covered. And she's right.
I guarantee you it's
Sorry, I ain't playing that stupid shit today. We ain't, no.
And the people that are saying maybe she just stashed money away to go be safe or whatever, she can't run far enough.
Yep, Ronnie had a video
You're-
up saying 13,000.
Woman, you're putting me in a situation right now because I'm just gonna word it this way because I'm not gonna involve outside people. There was a situation where Roni would have needed money for something, for a rental car. Okay.
She doesn't have a license.
Hold on. I was driving, but I'm not going to pay for the rental car. So I looked up the dates, got the price on the rental car, and I showed it to her. Hold on 1 second. Stop it! Sorry, these fucking dogs of mine don't ever quit. I'm trying to like talk and they're under my feet literally fighting and it was giving me such bad anxiety. I showed her the price for the rental car and her exact words to me were, where am I going to come up with that money?
so who paid for the rent-a-car?
What was the
I
title?
wasn't paying for it.
Do you remember the
Someone
total?
did.
It would have been like $800, I think.
Around what time, Nicole?
Middle to end of January.
Okay.
Oh,
Is
so
when-
this is a prepay.
Well, no, that's what I would have needed to pick the car up.
Oh, okay.
Wow. That's crazy.
Because I wasn't paying for it. Now, there was a whole little detour on the way. I would have paid for some because it was my idea. But I wasn't paying for a whole be nice to your
Where were you-
dogs.
where were y'all
I
going?
am nice to my dogs. I told them stop it. So you can be nice and leave. Sorry.
Where were y'all
Like I
going?
said, I don't want to involve outside people because it's my personal friends.
You just can't say the state or city?
No.
Okay.
Because I can talk to you directly. I'm not gonna put it on
Okay,
here.
groovy.
Car was
Not a
due
problem.
in
Not a problem.
January
Here
for
I
next
was.
year, y'all.
Here I was thinking it was a Christmas time scam, but this has been going on a long time.
Well, no, this was January of this coming up. Like I would have needed.
Future. Okay,
It-
got it.
Oh, 2025.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's yeah.
Because she's trying to run, Mimi, that's why. Because she's trying to
Here is
run.
another
Hot mess-
question I have.
so,
How long
Hot
has
Mess
this been
Mama-
going on?
I
if
met
you
her at
want-
the end of September.
If Hot Mess Mama wants, you can get a box because you were definitely involved in this. I think without you really realizing you were involved in this, unfortunately. So if you want to come in and ask questions, I will allow you to come in and ask questions because I know that you were talked to a lot outside of TikTok. And then Hot Mess Mama, if you don't want to do it on live, you're more than welcome to message me and I can explain anything that you have questions about. You don't have to get the insinuation. You don't have to. Just give me okay, that's fine. Like I said, whenever you're ready, just request. The thing is, it's my friend who's involved, and I'm not gonna put my friend, like, she didn't do anything wrong. My friend was willing to help Roni.
So I've talked to somebody that Ronnie was going to go stay with them in, I think the Dominican Republic, because she offered her place. I offered my home here in Texas. and she wanted to. She was going to come here to Texas. Her and the baby. Not. She told me she didn't have there was nothing between her and the baby daddy. Like he had moved on with somebody else, and then she made the crack that his ex so was a lesbian stuff. And then also with Lily, Lily opened up her home for her to be able to come and stay there. So she had secured at least 3 places.
My friend Krista had offered for her to stay, and I have another friend who had offered for her to stay.
So she had secured 5 places that she could go and stay because she has every intention of leaving Pennsylvania with that child.
Yeah, she's gonna run.
Hold on. Hold, please. Go ahead, Krista.
Hold on a minute. So I scrolled myself out of the live real quick on accident, but I'm thinking that on my way out, I heard that she had other offers or somewhere to go with. Is that right? That rental car was bringing her to my house because, well, she was going to come stay with me. So,
is your door still open to her?
No, but I'm going to tell you what is open.
Okay, we're gonna have to have a reunion.
Like I have with Melita, and I promise you when I say every fraud report I can fucking file, her ass is getting it. Come tomorrow when I go to work.
Hey, all day.
What I was saying earlier about that, listen,
24 hours, 7 days a week.
what I was saying about the outer abuse, because, okay, hold on, time out. I seen somebody, so what was the big secret? Because there is another person who offered for her to live with her, and I'm not bringing that person into this. What I'm telling you guys is there is another person outside of Krista who offered her home to her.
And another person that reached out to me today.
Who is my personal friend, and I have every fucking right. I'm not mad. Wait, I am mad. Excuse me. I am fucking mad. But I don't have to tell yins a name or where she was going because this person don't need to be involved in this. She did nothing but open her fucking door. So kiss my ass. No, fuck them.
No,
Nicole, did you believe that there was DV happening, or were you aware of it, and that's why you were trying to assist her in moving around like that?
Yeah.
Did you see any
Trina,
sign of neglect?
I offered my RV to her.
Oh my God.
Well, that bitch was gonna multiply and sleep in all them places. Cause I showed her the backyard. I showed her the whole house where she would be upstairs and stuff, her and the baby. I said, we'll get a baby gate and stuff. I did that from my heart because I've got grandkids. I would hope somebody would give my daughter, my grandkids a safe place if they needed one.
She was gonna go on a year's vacation.
Well,
yeah, she was. I hate her.
she was supposed to come to my house.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
then when I
want to go
showed
to her
her,
house. She sees dolphins out her windows.
I live on the ocean.
Yeah, she
And
lives on the
I
ocean.
screenshotted, and she wanted to be on it.
I'm ready for
but
2025, so thank you
again,
guys. That's like my motivation.
Yeah. Go ahead, Lily. We're listening.
It ended after I figured I was being and that could have happened had I not smartened up. You know, we've got hit by Helene, the hurricane, and towards the end of our relationship, I screenshotted all the devastation. We got wiped out below. We lost all our contents. My daughter, who just had a baby, lost her entire mobile home in Tarpon Springs, Florida. And I sent her pictures of that, all of the devastation. And it's horrific pictures, all of it. And then she came back and was talking about her broken glasses and screenshotted that she needed glasses. And I was like, you know what? She's not even looking at my pictures. She's not even paying attention to what I'm saying. And that was close to the end. I was like,
that's like taking a book, right?
Exactly.
That's taking it right out of Lisa's playbook.
Man.
I need glasses.
Oh, she sent me, I need a vape. I need glasses. She sent me a broken mop thing. And Trina will show you, I sent her that. Anything she sent.
Wait, what about a broken mop?
She sent me a picture of a broken, those mop spinner things. They're popular. She sent me a picture that it was broken and she wanted one of these. And then, no, it goes on. And after I sent her those boots, she sent me a picture.
No, she wanted you to buy her panties. I don't care, Lily. That to me is above and beyond. The fact that she had panties on there. That was
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
to me.
Like, guys, please stop. Please.
Yeah,
Panties.
Yeah,
This
I
is
hope
a
they were,
grown woman.
granny panties because she's trying to flee a man, right? Hope they were granny panties.
Oh my God.
and then her list started because she lost a lot of weight, and I was like, oh, that's great. But now the list started on things she needed.
He
because
still looks
nothing fit
puffy
her.
to me. I'm a big girl because I've got big girl issues and stuff. But he doesn't look like he's tiny to me. Talking about some panties. I was like, so you're gonna get new panties, but you don't get a bra because if you lose weight in your breast as well. So so you gonna keep those same old scruffy bras? Where are your socks? You got new boots? You get new socks? I mean, come on.
See,
I think our new group should be. Sorry, that was a loud truck.
Y'all are gonna make me drink. I'm telling you.
So we done gone from
What'd you
period
say, Sarah?
to underwear.
I think the name of our group of all of us that got taken to church. Anyway, it should be Whiz on the Electric Fence. Sometimes
I'm
you
drinking.
gotta whiz on the electric fence and find out the hard way, and it sucks. And you know what
Can I-
broke my
okay,
heart was
hold on.
hearing Jennifer cry.
Oh my god. I
So
think
you said
she is
panties,
worth-
right?
Panties. Go you. So you're showing me that
Wait.
you're not looking at my page. Go on my page and look at all the stuff.
Listen, there's been so much going on in the past 2 days. I'm like,
Panties. Panties.
panties, like
Lily
PJ,
Cinderella.
like
Draws. Like
freaking
draws. Like you put on your butt.
Underwear.
Yeah, underwear.
Hold up. I got a serious question, y'all. Hang on.
Mute this
Anybody
person.
in the chat, if you are asked to
Yes,
buy
yes.
Ronnie any type of roses or rabbits or anything like that,
Oh hell no.
because I mean, she went as far as the damn panties and the freaking period.
Oh.
I would think that.
Battery operated boyfriend or some bobs or nobody uses
Sarah,
batteries
something's wrong
anymore.
with your phone. You're just really muffled, like you're underwater every time you go to talk.
I think it's the way she's holding it at a certain point. Because when you say that and she moves her phone, you can hear her again.
Somebody said wreck it, Ronnie.
It's in the same spot every
She
time.
said, I want a rose, though.
Man, I'm telling y'all, if she's asking for all this crazy stuff, it would not surprise me if she didn't pop a rose on somebody's Amazon list.
Well, I mean,
Oh
who's
my
to say,
God.
who's to say with one of those stacks of $200 that she didn't go buy her own and stuff, you know?
Well,
Can somebody tell me what a rose is? I feel really stupid.
Stop that. I'm traumatized. Stop.
No, don't give her no page views.
Right?
Yeah, we're all adults here. We can handle this.
Listen, I can't put a clown emoji on TikTok, but she can use a adult toy on live. I'm disgusted.
What?
and date a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, wait. What?
Yeah.
And whip out her pepperonis.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
The new Heather, you got it. The new
Wait,
Yeah.
did this happen?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is real life. Yes.
Go look up Ashley Trevino. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Whose live was this?
Hers.
Oh my
This
god!
Ashley girl. Yeah. Yeah.
It goes with the song. You saw my new. I saw his pee-pee.
It was brutal.
Oh my gosh!
I want to know that song though.
Holy moly! Forget the underwear.
Do I gotta wrap you in a heating
it's been
pad?
raunchy on TikTok Live.
Oh my gosh! I never knew about that or heard about that.
I'm still over here trying to
Girlfriend,
Figure out
I'm just
the,
saying, this is for another
Okay.
time, but you need to know. You need
In
to try to
Mayhopper.
Okay,
Time
hold
out.
on. Time out, guys. Not time out, but hold on. Where'd she go? Did somebody
Sarah, can we
just
drop you for a
dismiss
second?
that?
She's there. No,
Drop me down.
Sarah.
Drop me down.
Sarah,
Hold up.
can we drop you for a second?
Totally, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Come right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't get that vision out of my head.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
But yet we're censored with the words we can use.
Okay, hold on. Hey,
Hi guys.
Wow.
So I know you probably have a million questions right now.
Well, just to start off, I have been like literally on the verge of my you know what bed because I've had the flu. It's been my whole house. So
I'm sorry.
No, thanks. I appreciate that. I don't wish this on anybody. But I have been out of the loop for a few days, and then I kind of trolled the TikTok streets yesterday to some crazy information. I did not see that original live that Nicole said was sent to her. I've seen clips. I saw Mandy's live. I've been listening to this one. So I mean, I don't really have words at the moment. I mean, I have words, but I don't know how to kind of put them together. I think for starters, my first question is, and I don't know if you guys have said this, again, I've been in and out of information, but when did all of the money and wish list, when did this all start?
Mine was December 1st.
Trina was earlier. When was yours, Trina?
Mine was the end of October, all of November, and I think the first week of December, if I'm not mistaken. You'd have to go back and look at the.
See, you're saying yours started at the end of October, the whole month of November.
Yeah.
And is that when it started with the battery, or?
No. It started. We started chatting on what's it called, Reddit, on the Lisa's page or whatever, and she said, I noticed that you make some pretty good comments and stuff like that. So she reached out to me to say hi on Reddit. So those are going to get posted. And that's the first time she told me she was thinking about unaliving herself. And I was like, yo, what's going on? I said, is this just because of your sister or whatever? And she's like, it's a lot. So that's where we started talking, was on there. And she told me that she had went to go try to give plasma that day. And because her iron was so low, they sent her away. But she tried to do that because she didn't have any money or any food. She says, I don't even have any food for my baby. So that was enough for me.
I'm going to post some receipts. I don't want to put them up here now. I need to reach out to the person first. The plasma story was told to somebody that sent me Cash App receipts, but continue on.
Gin and tonic, people, gin and tonic. Anyway, she told me she didn't have anything. And so it was like 3:00 in the afternoon. And she said, all I can feed my baby is a small thing of microwave macaroni and cheese, and I'll just eat some crackers. And I was like, bruh, I said, I don't know you. I said, but here's $50. Please go get you guys something to eat. So I sent that to her. And then after that, it was another story. So the car needing to be fixed was in November. The battery needing to be done was also in November. The money that I sent for her. So this was a phone conversation about the money to go get her nails done and Nicole's nails. And so that didn't happen because she kept the money. And yeah, so that's how I came up to the 1380.
1380 just from you.
Yeah. Oh, and plus that's when the domestic violence stuff was supposed to have popped off, and she needed a place like right then and there. So I, everybody does the specials and stuff like that. So we looked at a few places. I'm going to keep talking.
Can I ask you a question?
What? ¿Qué pasó?
Were you supposed to give her $1,000?
Yes. No, I was supposed to give it to the apartment complex. That she had found a place for the $500 was for a deposit.
When was that?
That was during the domestic violence situation. What are you saying, Nicole?
That's why she made sure, and you can ask my mods. Christy's a mod. Krista's a mod. I know I have mods in the chat. That is why when she did the live at my house, that she was so adamant that you did not get blocked because you were about to give her $1,000.
No, I was going to give the apartment complex. Yeah, because she didn't have anywhere to stay. She was staying with you, and she had some pretty horrible things to say about your animals and everything else like that. So she was staying with you, and the baby's afraid of the dogs. The house smells like animal. I mean, girl, when I tell you she ran you down, she ran you down. That's why that's why she wanted me to stop talking to you altogether, because you were jealous. You said that you wish that you had a fairy godmother like this. See,
Hey,
I'm
Mom.
telling you.
Hold on. I hate to get my mom involved.
House.
Hold the fuck on. Hey, Mom. Was Ronnie's baby afraid of my dogs?
No. At first she was, but then she got used to him. Kept hitting on him and saying, no, no, no.
At first she was. She took that little bit of it. At first she was. And that's what she did.
Hey, Mom. Does my house stink?
Only when you fart. Nicole,
Ronnie, you did done fucked up. Ronnie, you did done fucked up.
Is that her?
No, she's not on here, but I know she's watching. You fucked up now. Because you know what, Ronnie? Everything's coming out now. I was trying to be nice, but bitch, I'm done. I literally here. Hold on, we're going to do this one more time. I'm going to take y'all on a fucking house tour. But you know, my house is so disgusting and dirty, right? Hold on.
I showed you mine right now, but my depression's sitting. So
my house is so
you do have a cat. See, I wouldn't have known that unless I saw it. She said all that.
My house, I mean, my table's a little messy at the moment, but my house is so disgusting and dirty, right?
It's not. That's why Roni wanted to charge for people to see your lights.
Your house is girl.
See her lights.
Yeah, during the live when
You were going to see him for free.
Roni was going to charge people to see Nicole's lights.
My house is so disgusting, right? Wait, but you know, Ronnie never ate while she was here. My house is so.
Did you hear her, Nicole? Did you hear her? Ronnie wanted to charge to see your lights.
Does remind me of my granny's house too.
But that's funny because Roni was telling me and Nicole that Lisa was trying to charge people to see.
Oh, Lisa did do that.
So when did Roni do it?
Roni did it on the
live. That was on the live where I think that was a joke. I really don't think that was a serious thing, at least. In my opinion, I didn't think it was serious.
Now knowing everything
one of the mods
unmute. I highly doubt that. She could have, you know what I mean? She could have meant it.
Yeah, unmute her, please.
Christy, can you unmute? There we go. Thank you.
All she had to do is hit the little microphone at the bottom.
Sometimes it don't work.
Yeah, it stays stuck.
It's not showing.
Man,
but it's on now. It wouldn't work before. It's on now.
But she's in a house. She took her baby where bed bugs, rats, and roaches are, and it smells like filth because you can tell by the pictures. You can tell by the way they look that it stinks in there to high heavens.
But my house is dirty.
She didn't want us to talk. She's going to try to twist all this around. She didn't want us to ever talk. She didn't want us to touch base. But that's okay.
My house.
I do have a question, and none of you have to answer, but I'm just curious. Does any of you live in the state of Delaware?
Not me.
Oh, you mean the Lisa lady she was supposed to go move with?
That's 6.
I didn't know what the person's name was, but I was just curious if there
Lisa,
was
because when she first said it to me, I'll be honest with you, I thought she was talking about Gina, but then it clicked to me, wait, Gina don't live in Delaware.
Okay, so none of these people involved right now in this live are okay.
No.
That's how you said. I'm just very confused. Like I said, I'm trying to put pieces together.
But I will tell you, Lily offered her a place. Trina offered her a place. Christy offered her an RV. Krista offered her a place. I have another friend who offered her a place.
Hot Mess Mama, I don't know if you follow me or not, but if you don't, in order to get you some good ground understanding, you should follow me and you should go look at all of the information I'm posting, because I'm kind of posting them in chronological order from the bottom up, and you'll be able to
So Joan, I watched everything. Because that freaked me the fuck out.
I just like the other day, yesterday, I was just trying to how did we get here? You know what I mean? Like, I do see that people compared obviously their messages and, throwing around the word scammer and this and that. And at first I was like, okay, she got money because she needed help. And, I can understand that you were in a situation, but then there's, where it turns into you're saying, from what I'm getting from everybody, that the same stories were being said to multiple people.
Correct.
And she wasn't disclosing that she was
Trina's page. The messages will be on Trina's page.
That's 100% the truth. And the thing about it is we didn't sit around and find each other to compare. I believe that God puts people on that path for a reason. I've always.
So none of you all knew each other prior to this. You guys were
did not.
The only people that I knew are my two mods, Christy and Krista. And Lily,
I know your mods, yeah.
Lily followed me for a while, but me and Lily never really spoke. If you do know what I mean.
And I didn't know Lily at all. We didn't have
Trina and I met by
add
accident.
$110 to that.
Wait, what? What about $110?
Jessica said add $110 to that.
Did you do a Cash App, Venmo, or how did
Jessica
you
said add $110.
See, I'm just so confused. Was all of this done and all of these transactions done privately? Like, it was never, because every time that I've spoken to her privately, or even when she's been on lives, she was in my live. We were doing my Hot Mess Mama series. She was never one to say that she wanted to take money from someone. She, was upset about people saying that she was dry begging if she was just talking about her situation.
It was part of the story. I'm realizing this now, unfortunately. I'm really looking at it as a whole now. And she built a story.
Yes. And that's what Lisa kept trying to tell us. She said, if I could say what I need to say about everything that's happened on the backside, y'all would be surprised.
Well, obviously, the credibility for Lisa,
exactly.
The grain of salt,
she doesn't have any, but just listen to what I'm saying. When Ronnie rolled up on her and said, get a job and stuff, Lisa said, do I call you out on TikTok? There was a reason that she said that.
She did say that.
That's the day a light bulb went off over my head, and I started asking Ronnie questions. Why did your wick and stuff get cut? I started asking her hard questions because I'm
sorry, I missed the part of. So her benefits.
Lisa just made a video, y'all.
Stop.
Lisa made a video, and at the bottom of the video it says, "Do not mess with me or my sisters."
Oh bitch! Oh bitch!
That's because when Lisa was on live,
don't come for my sisters.
When Lisa was on live earlier today, you can hear Ronnie coughing in the back. So Ronnie was back over there because you could hear her. You could hear her coughing because she's been hacking and snotting for the whole last 2 weeks.
Mama, her benefits were cut. Trina, you probably weren't here, and normally we wouldn't do a recap, but yes, they were cut, and I'll let Trina say why because I don't want to word things wrong.
The baby daddy said that he was told that it was because of Lisa, but then he said that he found out it was because she didn't report all of his earnings and stuff at the time, that he had made too much money for them to be able to have the benefits. Now, WIC was going to be WIC, and it was going to still last till the child was 2. But as far as the food stamps and things, it was because she didn't report his income.
But to my understanding, how that works is if they don't.
Wait a minute. Kim did say Ronnie was in on it weeks ago.
What were you saying, Hot Miss Mama?
Yeah, and to my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, but if they're not in the household, you don't report the income, correct?
They were in the same household.
She was in the same house.
What are you talking about? They were living together.
According to what I knew is that they were not living.
I said, so they're mirrored. So theirs would be you walk into the living room, and then when you go past the living room, their steps would be on the left, as with the house my mom knew the guy, his steps were on the right.
Right.
So their steps would be on the left, and past the steps would be the kitchen. Well, past the steps would be right past the steps would be the door down to the basement, and then the kitchen. When you go up to the steps, top of the steps, there's the bathroom, and then there's this little like alcove opening deal. It's a really weird setup. Like it's
like a
not a
loft?
room.
Yeah.
It's just weird. And then there's a bedroom.
See, the difference is, again, all states are different. All states are different. Texas, the requirement is if a family of two live in one bedroom, then that family of two lives in that one bedroom. Now, if there's 3 bedrooms in that house, everybody, as long as they have their own sleeping space and it's a door, there has to be a door that closes.
See, not here.
For it to be that. Yeah.
Not here. In Pennsylvania, and I went through this, and again, I'm the most transparent person ever. I went through this. My son's dad tried to call Child Protective Services on me, which was the funniest thing ever. The caseworker literally told me, she goes, I don't care if there's 9 cots lined up in a room, as long as you all have your own sleeping space. And that's exactly what she said to me. Space.
Yeah, Texas ain't like that.
No, Texas don't play none of that. Do you remember
Texas is 2 people per bedroom.
Yeah, for a second. Do you remember about a year and a half ago, 2 years, maybe 2 Christmases ago, there was a house that caught on fire and like 4 babies burned up in the house in Pittsburgh? You don't remember that? Anyway, that was
right by my house.
That's my out of here. Yeah, that's my first.
That's on. I'm just gonna say the street name. It don't make a difference. On McClure Avenue.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. Yep. Yep.
I remember that because when I found out them kids were in there, I was sick.
Yep, they couldn't get out.
Can I say something?
Because they were up on the top floor.
Can I say something before I forget?
Yeah.
Roni has released some of my trauma that was sent to her when we were messaging each other. She's been putting it out on TikTok, just so you guys know. It's not me putting it out. And Nookie got a hold of it and said, I did it, but I didn't. Roni did it. And she's threatening me. If anybody sees any pages that I'm being threatened, which I am, by the way, by Roni, because she knows I have CPTSD and I'm not as tough as Trina is. I think she's doing it on purpose. And if anybody sees that, I'm going to call the police because it's getting worse and I'm tired of it. And she thinks just because I have CPTSD, I'm weak, and I'm not. And she can release all my trauma that she wants to because it's not going to bother me. It's not right to do because there's things that I have in her messages that I won't release, and Trina knows it, that I don't want to release in the messages that Trina, some of it she doesn't have actually. So being bullied right now by her, after all I did for her, it's really painful. It's very painful that you would do that to somebody that helped you when you were down and out and fell for it. Because people are like bombarding me. Well, why did you help her? Well, because she said she was going to unalive herself by Christmas, and I'm a mom. And her daughter's like my daughter's same age. I got 2 daughters. And I wanted to help her have a reason to smile, have money, gifts.
Somebody please remove Lane. Excuse me. Somebody please remove Lane from this chat.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, go back and read the one for Lane. Just remove them out of the chat, please. They said
somebody might beat me to it.
Heard her story 5 times today. So what? Here.
Okay. Well, did somebody get that, please? One of my mods. Gone. Thank you, Stewie. Hey, Dean's want to laugh about something real quick because it just made me think about it. Hold, please.
Read it for me. Oh, your house is beautiful. Good grief.
What does that say, guys?
It's beautiful.
I'm the queen of fucking receipts.
Yep.
I delete nothing.
Well, I got a message. If anyone in these comments are like associated with Roni or gonna run back to Roni, tell Roni.
Chat back on. Thank you.
Tell Roni to DM me. And I'll have no problem driving to Pennsylvania from where I am in New England if she wants to threaten one of my friends.
Tell Roni she's fucking caught.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest just right from there. I did message Roni earlier today because I said, I need to know what's going on. I want to hear from you. I'm seeing, I'm hearing, and I mean, I feel like that's fair for me and what I think is our friendship or thought was our friendship to hear what she had to say to me in regards to this. So it's not like, I just want to make that point clear. I did reach out to her today, not because, I'm saying you guys are lying. She's like, I want to hear from both sides because this is very just so out of left field for me. And obviously you guys are living this, you guys have your receipts and this and that. But I do feel like I owed it to her, myself to be because that's my character, you know what I mean? I'm going to say, what do you have to tell me? You know what I mean? What do you have to say for this,
What could she say to you to change this? Do you not go on her page and look at her last
that's what I was just going to ask.
Honestly, I haven't. I didn't even know she posted, to be honest.
Well, that's what she said. She's been sick.
Okay.
I haven't looked at anything.
Where she said everything rude and different things like that and stuff.
And she turned her comments off.
There's nothing that she could say.
When Lily said that she posted her trauma, what was posted? Because like I said, I haven't seen anything, and you don't have to tell me what the trauma is, but was it done as a post and it's still there, or is it removed?
It's still there. Well, she told her that.
Well, Nookie and I are in touch only because Nookie was asking me for receipts and stuff ahead of time, and I knew I was going on with Trina, and I told Nookie, just wait until this happens tonight, and you'll get all the information you want, because I'm not going to give any receipts away until, Trina and I went on tonight. I'm sorry, what was that question? I'm sorry. Oh, my trauma. She released trauma. Nookie thought I posted it, but I didn't. Roni posted it, and it's about my brother being a drug addict. My sister died of, rugs.
Okay, so your messages, basically.
Yeah, my sister died of rugs. Yeah. My aunts died of rugs, and then I'm talking about my brother, who she knows I'm close to.
I gotcha.
She's just trying to get me.
Okay, but did she, Hot Mess, did she answer you when you asked her?
Thank you.
She answered me, but not the answer that you guys are expecting. She said that she would have to talk to me later
in person
tomorrow. Later or tomorrow. And I told her, she can call me. And like I said, I don't know if anything could be said to, go. I just feel like in my heart, I had to give that option for her to, come to me and just tell me, you know what I mean? Because obviously this stuff is out there.
Here,
I'm here, I'm hearing everybody. And
there you go. There's the post Roni put up.
That's one of them.
Oh,
no, that's not the right one. I've seen that one. That's not it.
Well, that's one of them, though. No, everyone warned me about you, Tracy. I hope you're ready for your private drama to be blasted all over the internet.
Yes, and she did do one so far, besides the threats.
I just don't understand.
And I'm getting threatened, and
you don't do that.
I told her, if you keep threatening me. In fact, I told her, if you want to come face to face to me, I will, but do not hide behind your phone screen. Because I will come out there. I'm not kidding anymore.
And
I will come out there.
Touch on something. You guys did a poll earlier on if somebody gave through any of the cash apps or whatever, and if they did from the second wish list. My understanding, and this is what I heard her say yesterday, was that second wish list only went to one person. So from my understanding from your live tonight, multiple people were given that second wish list.
No, I had my own wish list. I had a big wish list, and I bought every single thing besides cash off of that wish list.
Right.
and a lot of it was for Ronnie. And then
So apparently, excuse me real quick, Lily. So apparently there's another wish list, because if that's the case, people wouldn't have said there was a second one. They're not
That's what
telling
I'm
you the one that
asking.
Lily-
Yeah. So now there's a third wish list.
There's more, there's probably 4 or 5 of them based upon the number of twos that popped up. So that's why when I get these emails, I'm going to find out where they came from. So yes, Lily had one by herself, but these other people, they had wish list as well.
And multiple people have sent through
There are 3.
payment apps.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to look
So
at my wish
that's
list,
true.
it's posted on Trina's page, and Trina was asking me to
And
itemize
you're
it out.
tagged, so it's on your page.
Yeah, so it's over $600, a gift certificate $100, $50 for DoorDash, $270 in cash.
Oh my god.
So
So you're who gave her the DoorDash gift card?
she sold it.
No, she
sold it?
used it while she was at my house.
Oh, okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine.
But see, that's how Ronnie thanks someone that does all that for her. She threatens them and then puts their personal trauma on TikTok for
And-
everybody to see.
So
Nicole
Thomas-
Country Bumpkin said the one I purchased had 6 items, $80. Country Bumpkin.
Another
24.
one.
I just got a screenshot of it. That makes 9, y'all.
Yeah, because I didn't have that one on my list.
I just am asking if anybody sees off of this live, could somebody please send me personally any more threats, because I need them. And I'm sure more of my trauma.
I'm gonna do,
more of my trauma is going to be
Trina?
posted, I'm sure.
Trina, I need you to text me. I mean, you have Tracy could send it to you. You have my number now. I don't give a shit. Trina, can you hear me? I know you're paused. Can you hear me though? Can I get a yes I can in the chat? Because what I'm gonna do is have Trina, I need you to text me your email. I'm going to put a post and pin it at my top of my page with your email. I think you should post just your email. Just do a text post with just your email. Pin it to your page. Tracy, same thing. If you don't mind, I know Christy or Krista will also, at least there's multiple places that your email could be put out that people can see, and we have one place. I'd rather just one place for everything to be sent, so it's not being sent to multiple places. You know what I mean? It's just easier that way.
That's what I need.
They'll
But Hot Mess,
They'll mass
I need
report
to
it
fill-
once you put it up.
I don't give a shit. Guess what? I have 4 actual pages and 2 burners, so bring it on, bitches.
I'm going to YouTube, so when I get
It says she has Tracy's
Hot
Cash App
Mess,
posted on
do
her
you-
page.
Do you know what Ronnie did to me? Did you
Wait a
catch
minute.
that
Wait,
yesterday,
excuse me
Hot
for a
Mess?
second. Excuse me for a
It
second.
says she.
Excuse me for a
I
second.
didn't see
Somebody
it
else,
on
my
there. I
cash
was
has.
on Ronnie's page.
Wait a minute.
Says she has Tracy's Cash App posted on her page.
What?
Can somebody my person who's been texting me on the outside, you know who you are. Can you run over to Ronnie's page and send me a screenshot? The same person who just told me to green screen that last thing, please and thank you.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Wait.
I'll get a screenshot. Just don't worry about it.
Well,
Hold on, it's already there. Hold on.
Gianna?
I don't want my Cash App posted because I opened it for Ronnie. I would never get a Cash App. I would never. If my Cash App is out
Well,
there, I gotta
close
shut
it.
it down.
Close it.
Tracy, are you
You
okay
can
with me
close
green
it or
screening
you
it?
can lock it,
I don't know
honey.
what that means. I'm sorry.
Are you okay with me green screening
Call
the post?
Cash App and take care of it that way.
Listen to it serious. She knows what you're talking about.
Hold on, post
Hold
it.
on. There it is.
Oh, she.
Oh, the one I got. I got it. I got that too.
Oh, is that the one? Is that the 151?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was more than that, and it was more than that
hold
because
on,
Trina.
there's something that I noticed about that. There was something I noticed about it because at the very bottom where she has it hidden, it states on there that your comment to her was, "This is all I can do."
Why is she targeting Tracy? Why is she targeting Tracy over everybody else? Is my question.
Well, I am a very kind person, and Trina's more like tell it as it is. And I cried a lot to Ronnie. I don't think Trina did. I talked about my trauma to her, and because of what she was going through, and she said she was going to live herself. I tried to make her feel better, that life happens, things happen. You can move on from this. Don't say that. Don't do this. You got a child. Don't do what you're going to do. And I was scared. I was worried.
So, I'm sorry. I seen something. Ashley and Alexa, weren't you defending Ronnie 2 days ago, Miss Christie? Yeah, you know what? She was. Before she found out everything, just like every single one of us did.
I wasn't defending the money. I wasn't defending anything else. What I was defending was her safe space.
Which one? The one you were giving her, or the one I was giving her?
Yeah,
which one? Which one?
No, what?
That's what you clown.
I didn't know
That's what you
that
clown me
until
about.
Nicole.
So safe space.
What
She's
Ronnie's
trash.
doing is acting like a ghetto blank. Well, like I said it before, and I'll say it
acting like
again.
a
I
ghetto
said
blank?
it to Lisa. I'm ghetto too, and I will play the same game.
Girl, I am not ghetto, and I'm not a ghetto.
No,
blank.
not you, honey. I'm talking about Ronnie.
Okay, because I was about to go on.
No, I meant Ronnie.
Yeah, Trina's
Ronnie's
pretty
the way she's
tough, let
coming
me tell you.
after Tracy. She's coming after Tracy because Tracy is the weaker link of you and you know what I mean?
No,
Somebody said a
Yeah.
safe
Reported,
space in
y'all.
every state. Did
Y'all
you see that
hit the
comment?
FYP.
Literally, that's what she was doing. She was setting up a safe space
Yeah.
in the state, which is smart, because as soon as things started to get hot, she would have moved someplace else with a lie that somebody was trying to take.
She can
advantage
move
of her.
around.
Listen, my
seen that.
mom is sitting here like, I was right. I told you so. I was right. I told you so.
Go mom. Go mom.
Okay, y'all, they're reporting us. Y'all flood the chat with FYP, please.
They let them report. They forget I have other pages.
I'm gonna drop down. I've got to put my kids to bed. This whole thing just hurts my heart right now. Nicole,
How much did you give her? Do you mind, before you leave, telling us how much you gave her?
Oh, I haven't given her anything.
Okay.
No, but I was matching up your guys' situations and storylines with messages and things that I have conversations with her on. Yeah, I need to take a minute.
I'm sorry.
I trust me. I get it. I get it.
So I will. I'll be down in the chat. I might, request again later if you guys are still on. But I got to take a minute.
You're fine.
All right, bye guys.
Bye-bye.
Okay, there was a comment down there that said, don't give money to anyone. Yeah, we all know that because that's basically what we tell people on the daily. But when someone is pushed out by other creators, like she's a good person, help her out with her wish list. What do you think people are going to do?
Right.
They're going to help her out because they think she's a good person because people vouch for her.
Yes, they did. All over the lives, they did. Everywhere.
Exactly.
They did. Yes, they did.
So, and people victim shaming the victims is wrong.
Yeah, it is.
Ronnie did this. And other people promoted it, so people trusted Ronnie because people said she was on the up and up. I heard it in many lives. Yes. So, no. It's not victim. Like, no victim should be blamed for what they did. Oh, who knows? I know they
She tagged me last night in the live that I was basically victim shaming. Didn't she, Nicole?
Huh? What? Wait, what? Sorry.
She tagged me in the live last night that I was victim shaming.
Yeah, she did. Sorry, I was talking to my mom.
I was in the live that Nicole was in where Nicole was crying, and I was in the comments fucking going off for her. I'm like, Nicole has nothing to do with this. Leave her alone.
Yes, exactly. 100%. Yep. Exactly.
But they just want to point fingers at everybody because, well, if Ronnie's gonna go down, everybody's going down with her. No, that's not how it works.
Right.
She did what
Exactly
she did.
right.
Now she's got to have her comeuppance. It's called karma, baby.
Every individual has made their own choices.
It's called karma.
Same thing I tell Lisa every day.
She's karma.
Consequences of your actions.
Yes.
I mean, I want Lisa to get help more than anything and would do anything to help her. But I'm not gonna like be okay with what she does. Not gonna happen.
Right. The boots, they were not UGG, they were Kookaburra I sent. The other brand of Uggs, you know, Uggs have another brand. What is it called? I
Yeah.
sent
Yeah, it's the bare ones that they sell at Bob's.
Kookaburra. They're called. They're Uggs, but it wasn't. It was. They're owned by Uggs. Yes, they are.
But the D to the R to
Oh,
the
that woman's
UGS
scary.
makes people do
I'm
stupid.
turning those lights off.
What did Roni do? Oh, she did nothing. She's a sweetheart. We're all in here praising her. Can't you hear us? This is the We Heart Ronnie page.
Okay, you're pretty intoxicated. I swear. Okay.
Hey, if you guys, Christy, if you see me soon, it's because the wind blew me to you.
Holy moly.
It sounds like a freight train outside my window, guys. It's scary. I ain't gonna lie.
I sent Nicole a couple of things so she can screenshot for us when she gets back and gets settled down.
So I have a stand
Do you want me to? Do you want me to green screen them on here?
3 a.m.
Yeah. Okay.
Nicole,
What?
I have a standing 3 a.m. We're gonna pencil
3 a.m.
Ronnie
baseball?
in for 3:30. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Ronnie's going to be hiding under a rock for like a couple of weeks thinking things are going to smooth over, but they're not.
No, she's coming after me. No, she's coming after me. Nope.
Yeah, well, she can get in line because I'm in front of you.
Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. And I appreciate me meeting Trina. Meeting Trina was a fluke, you know. We were never supposed to meet, and I don't know how the hell it happened besides it was divine intervention, I guess.
I'm glad you met her because that way there you had someone that knew exactly what you were going through.
Well, you knew it first.
I couldn't give you that. I know, but I couldn't give you what Trina could give you because she had the compassion because she was going through the similar thing as you. I could only give you what I could give you from.
Well, when
what I'm
Trina
saying?
met me, she was still actively giving when she saw me on Boss Lady. And that's when she jumped in. Please, please, let me up, let me up, let me up. And that's when Trina found out what was going on. And then Trina was still actively giving to her.
No, I wasn't. I hadn't given her anything else because when she didn't go
Chat
by
off for a second, please. Oh shit, we can't see the whole number.
I gotta say something quickly to the chat. Amen, guys. I see what you guys are putting in there. Amen.
Amen.
Unfortunately, we can't see the number, but it does say you could see the 1 comma, so you obviously could see that's over $1,000. Hold please.
Is she like Lisa and have multiple?
You're not gonna be able to see it here either because of the boxes. Fuck, hold on.
I can
And
tell
so
the last one's
the one that
conundrum.
said Merry Christmas was so that her baby daddy, which I thought was abusing her, wouldn't think anything different because I couldn't put on there for deposit for rent. So that's the 530 I talked about earlier.
The one thing I can't stand is people that use their children as pawns in their games.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's exactly what she does. Okay, and that's why she can get people's heart involved that are moms. Believe
Top
me.
4. Can we drop you top just for a second? Christy, Mysterious, Krista, Sarah, can we drop the top 4 you at just for a moment?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop two so you guys can see it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we drop everybody out of the boxes for a second and I'll just scroll through these. I'll keep them up for about a minute apiece.
Boot me out, somebody, please. Somebody, please boot me.
Mom? Mom?
You need me gone?
Yeah, could drop out for 1 second, please, just so we can. I'm gonna mute and then I'll just scroll through these. I know people are texting me saying I doxed English. I mean, English, if you want to come back up, you can. I didn't dox her. I mean, English said she ain't worried about it. If that's what you're trying to tell me, Kirsty. Hold on. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
English just text me. She said she's not worried about it. Her info's been out since 2022. Hold on, I'm trying to find the next. I might skip screenshots, guys. If I do, I'm sorry. But I mean, I think we got the idea. If English and Lily want to come back up for a minute, I think we could probably wrap this up at this point, and all the screenshots could be posted. Do you think it?
Is Trina coming back up?
I'm looking for him.
I'm gonna wait for Trina to come back up real quick.
Yeah, because I want to say something to her.
Yeah, because it's you. I know if you've seen people in the chat, it's really bad here with the wind right now, and I want to get off and charge my phone just in case we lose power because it's nasty right now.
It's not bad over here. I'm not far from you. I'm on the northeast coast.
Oh no, it's the wind's shitty right now. That's why I said I want to get off here before Oh, hold on, there's
Can I
Trina.
say
She's coming.
quick?
Okay, go ahead.
For the people that saw my address and stuff, do not panic. Do not worry about that. My address has been out since 2022. My phone number has been out since 2022 and all of 2023. I have a registered trademark. So all you got to do is type in English Perez because it's such a unique name. My phone number, my address, and everything pops up. That's why I said I can't be doxxed because I chose when I did a registration, I chose to make myself be known. Again, my name is English. How many Englishes have you met? None, probably. Everybody knows my last name because of everything that's gone on this app. So I have not been doxxed. I am fine. I can choose to answer my phone or not. You know what I'm saying? I can choose. You can't run up to my house because I'm in Texas. So we play cowboys and Indians over here. So real talk, real facts. But yeah, you go be safe and everything and take a look at all the rest of them.
And then, like I said, for anybody who wants to know, I know Trina will be posting them. I will post what Trina sent me as well. And here we are. And like I said, we are going to post Trina's email. Can you guys who sent to payment apps,
yes,
send Trina, then me and Trina can circulate whatever needs to be circulated.
Yep.
Can I just quickly say something to Trina?
Yeah.
When I just read the message, the first messages, before I even knew who sent it, I knew it was you because I could see your pure heart right in those messages. So,
because she used to get drugged in that Reddit post, man, that poor girl was getting drugged like crazy. So that's where my first level of compassion started with the way that they would talk about her and talk to her on those Reddit posts and stuff like that. I was like, man, this chick is not catching a break. So yeah, but thank you for that, for noticing that. But yeah, nobody worry about it. If y'all want to come through and hang out and go swimming, feel free. But if you're not on the up and up, you might leave with some holes in you that might leak when you get out the pool.
don't
Feel
worry,
that
Trina,
statement.
because I live in the live free or die state, so you know what that means.
Yes.
You're 20 minutes from me.
Am I really?
No, I think Trina and Christy are close to each other.
Wow.
I'm Texas. But anyway, you get off of here and go have a good evening. Thanks for hosting this craziness.
Hey, you're welcome.
Appreciate you, man. And keep your
I
head
love
up.
y'all.
Hopefully,
say,
Ronnie can't say anything to you to try to manipulate you, but I don't think so because you seem like a really strong, grounded person. So I'm not
She
worried
fucked
about all
up. She fucked all the way up.
And I hope
Did you
some
see?
people got
Wait,
educated.
before we get off, did you see what it says? I should have came with a warning label.
That's true. That's true.
that.
I would like to thank Trina and Mysterious Green Eyes for their support. And I really, really am asking everybody that watched this, if you see any threats on TikTok, to please send them to me. Please, please. And if you see any of my personal trauma posted, to please send it to me.
And report it.
No, please don't send them to her. Send them to me. Don't let her
Yeah.
see them.
Just
Don't let her
report it.
get.
Just report it.
Yes.
Just report it.
Yes,
But
don't
thank y'all.
send them to her.
All right, we'll
Thanks.
talk to you
Love
later.
y'all.
Nicole,
Love you
thanks
back.
so much for
Yep.
letting us do this.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it. And I
You're
hope you
welcome.
survive that storm and everything's
Yeah,
okay.
this wind out, it just literally sounds like a freight train outside my window. It's crazy.
All right, love you guys.
Well, y'all
All
have
right,
a
love
good
you
night.
guys.
Be careful.
Is it windy up there?
You got any tattoos, sir?
Yeah, it just started here.